20.
There you go.
Starting the night off strong.
All right, initiative.
All right,
Not have a
take that.
multiplier.
No, I have no multipliers either.
Nice.
I have a multiplier, and I'd actually prefer it to be like negative.
Why? Oh, because
'Cause my
you want
stuff, I
someone to
just
be damaged. Yeah.
I just do more damage when other stuff's hurt. So I'd prefer to go last.
Find a way to lower your decks.
I know. It just keeps raising it.
Yeah, but Dex is your
I know, but Dex
your
is the
arrow
other
shooting.
as the good thing for me. Yeah, it's kind of catch-22.
You can always hold your attack.
Yeah. What if you hold your attack, and then nothing triggers it at the end of like the round?
You would lose it.
You'd lose it, or do you just like get it at the end?
you would lose it.
Yeah. Okay.
It has to be like a specific trigger. But you
Right.
can,
I know. So that's what I'm saying. I'm sure that there are
can be
scenarios where you
vague.
lose the turn. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I know. I was vague before, but it made sense. Like I'm gonna wait for something to attack, or wait for something to get
Yeah.
attacked. I think I did that once. Gonna wait for one of my teammates to shoot at him.
I mean that's specific enough because it still might not happen.
Right. Yeah.
Or you could just be like, I'm gonna wait till something comes through that door and then I'm gonna shoot it.
Yeah.
So
All right.
these doors here, and then these are closed.
Those are closed. Yep.
And this one too.
Yep. This
Okay.
one, the one you were just pointing at, you can see through though. It's more of
Oh,
like a gate than a door.
okay.
This one's closed. So I guess technically you guys don't know that these two are over here.
Fair enough. But I mean, we would have heard noise all around though.
Well, somebody was at that door before, which I
I think
think is why.
Drakara was. I'm
Yeah,
trying to like
yeah.
move my guy. I can't move my
I
shit.
think that's why I put him
properly.
there because there was like one person posted on each door, so I put him.
Just gotta. What is the tool you need to be on to move your character?
The hand.
And
Yeah. Every time I do it, it's resizing it instead
you
of.
got to click off your token, and then you can move it.
Yeah, don't have it like.
Yeah, it's.
Once the sliders are up, you got to click off your token, and then you can go back and move it.
That was one of the
Yeah.
more annoying
Nope.
parts of the.
I know.
update.
Oh, there we go. I don't know. It's really finicky for me. Like
Yeah.
really finicky. It's either like super delayed by like 10 seconds or or it's just not working I don't know. We're good. We can go. If I need help, I'll ask for help.
You got
All
it.
right. So, last time you guys fought the hag, threatened the hag, and got information out of the hag. You defeated the Froghemoth a second time, and then came to the fighting pits in an effort to clear out the sewers for Cathal, as per your arrangement. And as you were making a lot of noise, trying to free some magical items from the wall, you alerted several bad guys to your location.
Wait, can we go back to the magical items on the wall?
Yeah, I don't even remember those.
Oh, it was the
Morty-
handcuffs.
Morty has a
Oh,
magic
yeah,
weapon.
the handcuffs.
Oh, the handcuffs. All right, I remember the
Manacles.
handcuffs.
Morty's got him strapped to his waist right now.
Okay,
Right
excellent,
now.
Sheriff Morty.
Sure.
Yeah, that's right. Now I'm a true cleric.
So are we your deputies?
Yep,
Nice.
I'm the law.
And then, so Toby tipped you off to this guy coming at you. Quarion spied in this tunnel before, and you guys, tunnel is now locked by the immovable rod.
Okay. Let's make sure we don't forget that before we leave.
Watch out, Toby!
And we have actually Quarion and Toby going first.
Toby rolled a nat 22?
You got an 18, but he actually has a dex modifier, so
Oh. He cheated to get his 20.
yeah.
So I guess I'll go first.
Take it away, Quarion.
So Aquarian is going to. I'm gonna say raise his staff, but oh wait, I do have a staff, so I'm just gonna raise my staff, and I am going to summon 2 brown bears. I'm gonna have one. You said this this was
But-
closed right here.
Do they have to be
Yeah.
summoned in the same spot, or can they be summoned in different spots?
Well, I can probably summon them
Uh,
and then have them move.
Yeah, I mean either way, it doesn't really matter.
I think they would have to be summoned in the same spot. That sounds right.
Yeah, because I think the way it's worded would be like a location you can see, something like that.
Are these guys supposed to be pixelated, or are they like
No, they're supposed to be.
okay?
Don't worry, your computer's fine.
Yeah, no, I know. I was just like the resolution on them is.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I can't find any more of those like the backgroundless pictures. It's annoying.
You should look up Ursaring. That's a bear
Or
Pokemon.
Cub Fu.
Yeah,
Teddy
nice.
Ursa.
Yeah, if you ever need something like good quality, just message me and tell me what you want ahead of time.
I've got a list. But anyway, so this is this gate where right Snorlax is? You said that was closed?
Yep. But it is a
We-
gate, so there's like it's like a latticed door with openings big enough for like arms to go through, I suppose.
Oh, good thing they don't have arms.
Yep.
So I guess instead, all the Snorlaxes go in front of Toby, block this tunnel, and go engage these things.
All right.
Let's see. So he gets 2 attacks, 1 bite, and 1 with claws. Both +6 to hit. So a 16, an 11, 13, and a 10.
The 16 hits.
Mm.
So we'll say it was the bite attack on the yellow one.
Okay, that works. And that is 1d8 plus 4.
So is this map to scale?
Question. I think so. I think when I measured it before.
6 damage.
Yeah, it's to scale.
Excellent.
6, you said?
Yep.
All right.
And then
So-
Quarion is gonna go take cover behind this little pile of barrels, it looks like.
Yep.
But Flareon is gonna go stand next to Toby and hit that big guy with an attack. Get some damage on him for Jakaro.
All right. It will be a more difficult shot because there are multiple things in the way.
Can she like fly like to the roof and shoot over them?
Hmm. That's a good question.
can float?
Yeah, we could probably do that.
Send a little fireball flying over the heads of these guys.
Yep.
Ugh, 10.
10 will miss.
I wasted my good roll on my initiative.
Toby's up, so Toby's gonna sneak himself in right in between the two brown bears. Kind of like you see him like slide under the legs of one of them and then make an attack on the first one,
So
the yellow
brave.
one. And he will hit with the first one, and then you see him kind of follow up with another dagger attack on the other one, which will hit, and a third dagger attack that will miss. So 11 to the yellow one and then 5 to the red one. And then you see him kind of like duck down and roll backwards out of the fray. It is the blue one's turn. So he's gonna like skitter forward towards Dracaro. And he's going to bite. For 8, which will miss, I assume.
Is this guy biting me through the wall? What's going on here?
That door is open unless you closed
okay.
it.
I have no idea. I just thought you said it was
Okay.
closed when we started the fight, but if it's
Oh,
open,
no, I
it's
said
open.
the gate on the other side is closed, the one by Morty, but that one was open.
Okay, no, that's fine.
Hey, you missed anyway.
Excellent.
And it's your turn.
Chikara will turn around and shoot the thing in the fucking face for attack, trying to bite him.
All right.
Picture like went to bite him, he just fucking like beat it down with his bow.
Yeah.
Just like
Trying to
take it
think
off
if
his shin.
I'm just trying to
daddy.
think if I want to try to do any modifiers yet, or just get some shots off first. Nah, yeah, why not? Dracaro, before he shoots, is gonna cast Zephyr Strike. That will allow me to retreat a bit without taking opportunity attack.
Ooh,
Yep.
smart.
And then sharpshooter shot at his face.
Yep.
With advantage because of
With advantage. Yep.
yeah. Ooh, not great. Double 8s. So yeah.
That'll miss.
So 12, right? 12 doesn't
Yep.
hit.
12 does
Okay.
not hit.
That's shitty. All right, let's go with just a regular follow-up shot. 25.
That'll hit.
My God. 5 damage.
Jakara's not on his game today.
No.
Yeah, rough start all around so far.
And then I guess with all that extra movement I got too, I'm gonna try to run back to Quarion. Tell him watch out, this some mole rats trying to get big. I can't move my guy. Will you move me over to Quarion?
This side?
Just side, yeah, just side by side's fine. Yeah, there you go. And that's all I got.
All right. Stracaro, it is the big guy's turn. All right, so let's see. Who can see this? Toby. Maybe Nacho. Dracaro, I'll say, is talking to Quarion, so probably not.
Yeah, I think Nacho just sees a kerfuffle.
Yeah, you probably can't see too much, but Um, actually, he does not move forward. All right, he's gonna attack one of the Snorlaxes. 16.
Oh.
Quarian.
Oh yeah, that'll hit. Sorry.
Okay.
mute.
And 15.
And
So Toby's standing there behind the two brown bears. And then all of a sudden he sees two like spear-like protrusions just burst out of the backs of each of the bears. One of them takes one. Oh, sorry, I rolled the wrong thing. That would have been a lot of damage. One of them takes 11 damage.
wait, so
Yeah.
they didn't take 15 damage earlier?
No, that was the
It's
to
two
hit.
separate rolls.
Oh, okay.
A 16 and a 15. He like flings out the the bone spears on his arms, like fly forward, and just spear one into each of the bears. Oh no, I did have it right. Shit, sorry. So the first one takes 25 damage.
Shit.
Oh.
And is grappled. And the second one takes 19 plus 3, 22 damage and is grappled as well.
Is this spear still attached to the guy like a scorpion, Mortal Kombat type thing, or was this like a projectile thing?
Yeah, it's still attached to him. Yes, it's a
Ooh, okay.
it's a scorpion type situation for sure.
Excellent.
Well,
Awesome.
my meat
Excellent.
shields are doing their work.
Yeah.
But then again, neither of those would have hit Horvath.
Remind Drakaro not to get hit by one of those things.
You got plenty of health now. It's his turn, and the
I could take 1.5 of
green
them now. Yeah.
So the green one's gonna rush forward and ram into these gates in front of you, Morty. They are still closed and barred, and they're actually barred on your side. So he's just kind of flailing and biting at the gate right now. And he's actually taken off some chunks of the gate.
Damn.
That's the green one. The red one next is going to attack the Snorlax right in front of him. For a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit. These guys aren't lasting very long.
All right, so Toby and Nacho sees. Well, first the spears kind of go into the bears, and then one of the little things just kind of like. Well, first one of them sort of faints at him, and then backs off while the other one jumps over the top and then clamps onto the bear's neck for 5 damage. And he's like attached to his neck like a bulldog right now, just like hanging on there. And that is the end of that one's turn. That was red. Morty, you're up.
Um.
Fireball that fucker, Morty.
No.
Kill Toby and all the bears.
No. So Morty would yell out to the group, "There's more coming through this door," and point at the one chomping at the door closest to him.
Well, what are you gonna do, Morty?
This, and Morty runs over here.
And handcuffs him.
No. And let's see. Actually, I was like here before, right?
Yep.
All right. Could I like instead could I be like here like on the table?
Yeah. It's not that
Alright.
far, so even the
Okay.
extra movement to get on the table wouldn't matter.
All right. So now I have a good view
Mhm.
like down the hallway, right?
Yeah, you can see over the top of the bears, although one of them's kind of like rearing up with this thing hanging from its neck right now, but you can see past it.
I wanted to get like a central location.
Yep.
All right. So I'm gonna then see how far is this? Where's the fist? Okay, so I can cast it within 60 feet. So I'm gonna cast the fist right next to this man.
Yep.
Hold on, sorry, I'm just messing around with making sure I click a spell thingy. And I'm gonna try to hit this man in his dick. That 23.
23 hits.
All right. 11 damage.
All right.
That was my bonus action. Now for my action. Let's see. Let me do some measuring here. Yeah. All right. So then I guess I'll do I'll do Sacred Flame. And I'm gonna do it on the big man.
Yep. That's a dex save.
Yep, 16 dex.
You got an 8.
All right. So then you take this much radiant damage.
13, not bad. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So now we're at Nacho.
So, Morty,
Yeah.
you said there's things trying to come through that door over there.
Yeah, we're surrounded, boss.
So are they also? It looks like there's some action down there with the bears Quarion just summoned with
Yeah, there's
Toby.
a big fella with these fucking giant spike arms.
Do you think if I took this rod off of this sewer over here and put it in front of that door those creatures are trying to get through, you think that would stop them?
Might slow him down, but it seems like they're literally biting through the door.
So it wouldn't even matter.
I don't know. It could potentially. Like I thought about doing that too, but I don't know if they're fucking literally eating the door.
You get the feeling that the door probably wouldn't hold. Like they'd probably just break through the door before they
Okay.
had to worry about the rod.
I also thought about like flipping up the table and then like putting that in front of it, but I don't even know if they're just gonna.
Yeah.
That might get us like an extra round, but I don't know. It's up to you, homie.
Yeah. And one of these things is grappled with somebody. Is it
The big man
the big
grappling
man?
the Snorlaxes.
he's grappling each Snorlax, and then this red one is like currently hanging off of the Snorlax as well.
Well, that sounds like quite the situation over there. Okay. See how much movement I got here. You know what? Nacho's a gambling man. He's just gonna run up to this guy and go for a short sword of life stealing attack.
Very brave.
Does a 15 hit?
On them, a 15 hits.
Nice.
I believe that's the line.
That is
So 8 damage. Oh,
Damage.
plus I mean I'm out of movement, so I might as well just go for a
offhand.
silver dagger stab,
Yep.
which will miss.
Yep.
And then that's Nacho's turn.
All right. That's Nacho's turn. We got purple one. Morty, you hear another body crash against that gate. And the hinges sort of creak. But it's still holding.
They coming, boys.
And then the orange one comes up. Takes a bite at Nacho.
Here we go.
You see that they seem to be coordinating with one another as they're coming after you. And the blue one distracts you for half a second, and the second one gets a 20 unnatural.
These things seem like they hurt. So we will use a shield spell.
All right. So the first one distracts you in the last second. You catch the other one leaping for your neck from the out of the side of your eye, and you throw up a shield, and he just kind of bounces off of it.
Whoa, whoa.
All right, that's his turn. Orange one's going to bite at Snorlax for an 18.
That'll hit.
6 damage, and now this Snorlax has a thing hanging off of his neck as well. That's yellow, and we are up to Quarion. Quarion. The 2 bears need to make wisdom saving throws.
Huh. Yeah, a +1 for that.
Huh.
A 9 and a 7.
9 and a 7. They both fail.
Man, these bears, they didn't get to do anything.
And they both take 16 damage.
You might be down to Toby after this fight, boys.
And they both die.
They're also reeled in towards the dude as he like pulls them into an embrace. As they perish, the 2 things latch their neck also get pulled with them.
So we get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, Toby could attack one of them. Toby will attack the yellow one because he's taking the most damage so far. 16, and he hits for 12 damage.
Toby, my man. It was good to know him.
All right, Quarion, that was sadly the end of your bears, but you have the rest of your turn still.
You got more level 2 spells, right?
Yep. I have that Pearl of Power too. I was thinking of using.
Might be a good time for it once you run low.
Yeah, but I was hoping that The bears would have lasted one more turn, so I could use them as a distraction while I use the pearl. So it's all up to Flareon. Or wait, is it a it's an
Yeah, I
item
wouldn't.
interaction yet, right? Or does it cost an action to use it? Oh, you can use an action to speak its command word.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's.
Oh, damn.
That'd be a bit OP if you could do it and then cast a spell immediately after.
All right, so I'll do that and then
You get
stick
spell
to
storing rings, and you can do that, but
I'll find one of those eventually, I suppose.
Maybe we can buy one here.
Oh, maybe. So Quarion will still just hide behind Drakara while he uses his Pearl of Power. And Flareon will shoot at the yellow one.
yep.
Or with a oh god, an 8.
Yeah, it will miss.
And then
So it's-
Flareon will go run and stand in front of Toby. Take a defensive posture.
All right. Toby's gonna give him a little nod.
Oh my god.
Dart,
He's so brave.
dart forward. Attack the yellow one again. He's gonna miss on the first one.
James has been waiting for this day for so long.
Miss on the second one. Is this the day that Toby dies? Miss on the third one.
Toby.
He just rolled like a 2, a 7, and a 2. And then he's gonna disengage and back behind Flareon again. That was a sad turn. All right, it is the blue one's turn. He's going to attempt to bite Nacho for 14 on the first one. Well, not really first one. He just has advantage, but he missed. He got a 14 and a 9.
Those will miss.
It's Drakara's turn.
All right.
Nacho's just like in the Matrix right now, dodging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The blue one's hurt if you're
Yep.
want to do that thing.
The blue
Yeah,
one and the yellow one's hurt too. And so is the
Drak-
big guy.
Ricardo's gonna run down this aisle and slide once he gets to the edge in a dramatic fashion, like into the
cool.
open. Yeah. Cast Hunter's Mark on the blue one. And let 2 arrows fly. 13 to hit.
13 misses.
Shoot, I'm so bad today. All right, 26 on that one.
Woo.
26 will hit.
All right. So let's go with 9 plus 11, so 20.
All right. He's pretty wounded, but he's still
And Drakara will
going after
slide
you.
back and get behind that thing for hopefully some half cover or something. Kind of put his back up against the board. Yeah, like that. And pop his head over top. Make sure Nacho's okay every now and then. But then duck back down.
Hide again. All right. The thing kind of bellows out in frustration when his prey seemingly just like evaporates in thin air in front of him after he kills the 2 bears. And he's gonna fling out 2 more spears, one at Flareon and one at Toby.
I'm saluting Toby right now.
Let's see. Toby will get hit. A 13 on Flareon? I think misses, right?
No, that's her exact AC.
Oh, shit.
Saluting Flareon.
Saluting Flareon as well. Oh, I think Toby has damage left over from last time, too. Oh
I'm
yeah,
pretty sure we
Toby
short rested at some point, but doesn't matter if you
he
didn't.
did. He healed 22 during the short rest, but he's still hurt.
God,
This-
you hear all those
this-
dice, boys?
Yeah.
This may be the day. Maybe the day that Toby goes down.
The question is, do we waste our only diamond reviving him?
Nope. I vote that's for players.
10, 7.
One of us could go down too.
True.
Toby takes 20 damage
Toby.
and currently has one of those bone-like harpoons stuck through his shoulder.
Morty sees this happen in slow motion.
Oh yeah. How dope would it be if Toby becomes undead and we have to kill him, like as a zombie Toby?
He becomes turned. That'd be fucking great. I don't know if Morty has the power to fix him.
Flareon takes 26 damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's almost like a one shot.
And is grappled. All right. That's the green one's turn. Green one's gonna keep going after that gate. The gate is still holding.
Damn, that's lucky.
Yeah, keep rolling ones on the damage. It's the green, red one. Oh no, Morty, you're up before the red one goes.
Okay. Let's see here.
What's Morty thinking?
Let's see here. So, after seeing, his mate courageously take that fucking thing through the chest, the sphere, Morty will cry out, "Toby!" and he's gonna cast Guiding Bolt on the big man.
All right,
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. 20.
that will hit.
All right. So then he takes 12 radiant damage.
Yep.
And
next person has advantage on him.
so would my fist that I'm about to do be at advantage, or would it be the next person?
No, I think that would work. Yep.
Okay.
It's just the next attack has advantage.
Okay. I'm not gonna waste it on does it? So would it stay until somebody attacks him?
Yeah, it stays.
All right, so I'm not gonna waste the fist on that because the fist doesn't do a lot of damage. I'll wait for Jakaro to fucking snipe him or something. The fist will attack the yellow one then.
The yellow one. Okay.
Yep. $25. I assume that hits.
Yep.
All right, so yellow one takes 12 damage. Force damage.
12 damage. The yellow one goes down.
Woo. Very nice. And then Morty will jump off the table and come around the corner here and yell to the boys, "Everybody group up on me!" And that's my turn.
I'm right here, Morty.
I'm talking to Quarion and Toby, basically.
Oh,
Toby is speared by a bad guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Toby's
well-
currently grappled. We'll see if he can get out.
My whole plan is to get them to surround us, and then I can start doing some good stuff once they're all within range.
So the red one's gonna try to attack Flareon with a 5 full miss.
Flareon lives.
Nacho, you're up.
did Morty want Nacho to group up with him, or because
I mean, you're close enough.
yeah, Nacho
If you want to back up, that's all you
Nacho
meant.
really wants this blue one to die. He needs this blue one to die. So, but then, so I'm thinking is, does Nacho have the Clockwork Amulet from Morbath?
If you took it
No.
off him, definitely.
I think you took it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Um,
None of us wanted it, so.
yeah. Well, I mean, I need this blue one to die so badly, and I'm considering using it just so it like, I don't know if I'll do enough damage, but I guess I would save that for a sneak attack because that will do more damage. But I don't have a sneak attack opportunity, so we're just gonna do a regular roll on hold up, the blue one with the short sword, and we're just gonna hope for the best here.
That's a
Nat
nat
20.
20, dog.
We're out. Did I do good? Okay.
Did I do it?
Well, the lifesteal might not work if it's undead.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least, hey, look, it's probably
Yeah.
gonna die.
Hopefully.
I mean, I would have liked to do a little more damage, but
That's some tough rolls.
does that just 10 damage kill it?
That will kill it. Yeah.
Okay, so I won't even bother doing the rest. Fantastic.
Well, do you want to? How does it work? Do you have to roll again for the?
Okay. Let me double check here.
The lifesteal?
When I roll a 20, the target
If you're
takes.
gonna do it, do it.
Yeah. I just I roll a 20, then it takes an extra 10 necrotic damage, and I get 10 temporary hit points. But is it a does this creature fall into that category of me being able to do that?
It is not an undead.
Okay, so I got the 10.
You get 10 temporary hit points. Yeah.
Cool.
That could
Very
not have
good.
gone better.
Yeah.
Well, that kind of changes my plans then.
I think I'll use my bonus action to disengage back in Morty's direction. Even though this orange one's probably gonna come at me, but Nacho does like the Neo bring it thing.
You could get in between me and Jakaro so it attacks me, so you get your sneak.
Like in between, you want me to get in between you guys?
Yeah, so if it comes at us, it'll attack me and you get your sneak.
Okay. Well, yeah, Nacho he squeezes in here. Okay.
He makes that noise while he does it.
He kind of Nacho looks over and nods at Morty.
Picture Nacho like when you're walking through a restaurant and you have to turn sideways and kind of like.
Yeah, exactly.
Try not to put your balls on somebody's shoulder.
Yep.
Morty's not that short. Come
Yeah, that's oddly specific.
I mean, Jakaro's crouched down, so. Purple one's turn. You guys hear the door give one last groan and then just splinter and collapse. Let's see, what does it have for a movement? Not enough.
Excellent.
Oh, actually, no, it has a movement of 40 feet. These things are
God
fast.
damn it.
It's gonna just barrel through the door and go for Quarion. With 16.
Miss.
Miss. All right. That's purple. Orange is going to attack Morty. That 12. Don't miss. The yellow one is dead. Quarion, your turn. Flareon needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Four.
Flareon takes 18 damage.
Flareon disappears in a poof of fire.
All right. So as Flareon's being dragged towards the big guy, she just like you just see her kind of like dissolve into embers. And he kind of screams out again. You can tell he's getting more and more frustrated as this keeps happening. But it's your turn.
So I'm going to summon 2 dire wolves. I'm gonna have one. How much? Or actually, how much movement do they have? 50 feet. Damn. So I'm gonna have one of them attack the purple one that's attacking me, and the other one I'm gonna have run and see if it can like chew through the appendage or whatever is attached to Toby.
Okay, roll for attack, and they would have advantage on both, right? Because they have pack tactics.
Yep. +5 to hit.
Did the purple one break open that door? That door is open now.
Yeah, the door's open.
So keep in mind, Quarion, that green one, you know, he might be coming for you.
I can handle 2 of them.
Okay.
Famous last
That's
words.
why I kept one of them with me. These things don't seem like as scary as that big one.
Do you have what's that modifier to it?
+5, I think. +5.
Plus 5. Okay, so you got a 24
And 20.
what's it?
20.
Yeah, 24 and a 20. Those will both hit.
2d6 +3. So a 10 and a 10.
10 damage on both.
Yep.
And that's the purple one. And on the big guy. All right, can you roll a strength check for the Arcanine?
The one trying to free Toby.
Yep.
$17.
All right. Yeah, he's able to clamp down on the like fleshy rope attached to the spear and kind of pull it out of Toby as Toby braces himself on the wall. With a cry, Toby is freed. And again, you hear the thing kind of bellow in frustration.
We are pissing this thing the fuck off.
It is.
Would Arcanine be able to like drag? He still has 20 movement left. Would he be able to like drag Toby like away?
No. I already gave you the
Save.
I already gave you the save. That was above and beyond the rules there. So,
So then, well, that's all.
but he
Pitching.
can continue to move if you want. But
I guess he will stand defensively in front of Toby.
yeah, Toby's up next anyway, so he can get out of there.
And also, the bird would have like flown into the corner just to get away from all the fighting.
The bird should be near your other Arcanine so that he always has advantage.
I should definitely keep that in mind. I think he's good now. Actually, maybe I would have him fly down to hang out with Arcanine in that case.
Because once Toby pieces out, Arcanine will lose his advantage. Though. All right. And then you didn't do anything with your? Oh, you
I
summoned them,
cast the
right?
spell.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Toby
I'm
is
engaged, so I don't
going
want to. I don't want to break away.
Toby's gonna GTFO around the corner, out of view. Let's see. Toby doesn't have anything to heal with, huh? He's just gonna sit there and he's gonna take the dodge action if anything comes within range. He's gonna try to evade. Dracaro, you're up. You see Toby kind of come through this hallway very bloodied and just kind of stumbled around the corner and crouches down.
Toby, you alright, bud?
He just groans.
I think he's a zombie, Dracaro. You might have to take him out.
Carl readies his bow, transfers his hunter's mark.
To Toby.
Toby, you need me to stop the pain?
What?
Classic.
No, we need
Oh,
to
you
get
see
the
me
fuck out of here.
out of it. Good. All right. I'm gonna transfer my hunter's mark to the orange one. Oh, did you hurt
All right.
Morty? Did you hurt that thing at all?
Negative.
Orange one is not hurt. Red one is hurt, and purple
we-
one is.
Did we
Also,
use
the
up
big man is hurt.
Yeah, did we use up your advantage thing on the big man?
No, sir.
Want me to?
If you want to.
All right. Dracaro would see Toby, skedaddle out of that hallway, all bloodied or whatever. I'm gonna take back my hunter's mark on that guy. I'm gonna run over to Toby, be like, Tobes, what got you? What's going on?
Is that fucking thing down there?
No
It's
fucking thing.
horrifying.
Carl looks down the hallway.
You need me to move you?
Yeah, please. You can put me in the hallway.
Like that? Or like in
Yeah, that's perfect. No, that's
Okay.
good. I am going to retreat.
it?
So if I can see the guy now, I'll give him my hunter's mark. Try to avenge Toby.
Yep, you got advantage on your first attack.
All right. I'm gonna look at Morty while I draw the bow. Be
Mhm.
like, Morty, should I risk it for the biscuit?
Yeah, Helm will guard the arrow.
All right. Sharpshooter. Sniper. With advantage. Oh, 18.
18 will hit.
Thank God.
Excellent. Lord Helm. All right. 8 base damage.
Morty thing to say. Helm will guide the arrow.
Plus 11. 19.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
29.
Take
Alright.
that, you filthy animal.
You got a second attack too.
Regular shot this time. 17.
17 will hit.
Excellent. For 12 damage.
All right.
Nuke engaged.
And then where should I go? We're surrounded. I'm gonna
Hide behind
stay
Toby.
put. I feel safe where I am actually.
Yeah.
Um,
You
I'll just
have
stay
the
right
most
here.
bodies in between you and them at
Yeah.
this point.
So I'll stay where I'm at.
All right, that was Jakaro. It is big guy's turn.
One arrow in the head, one in the chest from Jakaro.
All right, he's going to try 2 more harpoon attacks. One on Arcanine. Same both times. 17,
That'll hit.
and the other one on Jakaro.
Still feel safe there, Jakaro?
20, Jakaro. I assume we'll hit.
I think so.
I think we broke him.
Yes, that'll hit. 20 will hit. You can reach me that far? It's a
Got,
long fucking shot.
got a range of 60.
Okay.
21 damage to Arcanine.
All right.
And
Jakaro.
20 damage to Jakaro.
Ah, nothing.
Is this guy rolling
Oh,
high, or does it
eats
just
it.
have that many dice?
It's 48.
Oh wow.
Shit.
So the average is
16.
18
16.
plus.
Oh, plus a modifier. Yeah.
Well, the
Or-
average on a D8 is 4.5, technically.
Of course it is.
Not that you can roll a 4.5.
You can't roll a
but
0.
That's the mathematical average.
I never thought of that, but you are right. I always thought it
So
was
yeah,
just
it's
math.
18 plus 3. So the average, his average damage is 21 around. So he's actually been doing about average each time. Yeah, you are harpooned and grappled.
God damn it.
And so
Good
is
thing you got that
Arcanine.
necklace.
I'd be dead if I didn't.
That's his turn. It is the green one's turn, who's going to rush forward and attack this Arcanine. Excuse me.
Damn, you have 54 health now? Shit.
19. Yeah, your health did double, huh? 54. Uh, 3 damage to this top Arcanine. And you now, as this green one is now like hanging off of one of his forelimbs.
Oh.
And Morty is up.
All right. Well, I'm engaged with this man in front of me, so I can't move. I suppose the first thing I'll do is with my bonus action, I'll attack the big guy with the fist.
Yep.
Oh, nat 20, baby. 12 damage. That's not bad, but could have been better.
All right.
Then for Morty's turn, the one in front of me still hasn't been damaged, right?
The one in front of you has not been damaged yet.
Okay. And Morty's gonna swing his fucking hammer at it. Actually, am I? No. No. I'm gonna cast Toll the Dead on him. So that's 16 wisdom.
Wisdom -2. Still got a 17.
All right. Then nothing happens.
All right. He did pick the right one. He just rolled high.
Yeah.
No, red one. Red one's turn. Going to attack Arcanine. The 9 and miss. Nacho, you're up.
All right. So, orange one at full health, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we need that orange one gone. So, Nacho is going to use his the clockwork amulet. So that's like a guaranteed 10 plus what I roll, right?
Plus your modifier.
It's a guaranteed 10 plus your modifier. So what's your...
Okay, so I was going to use inflict wounds, but that's only a +4, so that wouldn't be enough to...
That would be a 14.
That would be a 14, right? So that wouldn't even...
Yeah, I don't think that's enough.
Well then.
But you would have a sneak attack because he's engaged with Morty. So
Yeah, I was going to do inflict wounds, which is 3d10, plus sneak attack, which is 3d6, so I was going to...
Do you get your sneak attack on spells?
Probably not. I think we've ran into that before. I don't think I did get it. Now that you mention it.
I think at like 7th or 9th level you start
Okay.
attack on spells.
Yeah. Okay, so I think I'll still use the clockwork amulet, but on short sword, which is a +6 modifier. So that'd be a 16.
That is a hit.
Cool. So let's okay. So, and then the sneak attack. Oh my god. So 13.
13.
Yeah.
All right, well, he's damaged now.
Yeah.
Anything else, Nacho? Back up again.
Let's see, what are my bonus action options here? I think, like, if I go for a dagger stab, do I still get sneak attack? Or can I only sneak attack once per turn?
It's once per turn.
Okay. Well,
Still the extra damage if you hit.
yeah, do I mean, I feel like I gotta go for it.
Might as well.
Yeah. You're right, Morty. We're going for it. Okay, so 23 minus 3 is a 20. Yeah, it'll hit. So 6 damage. So yeah.
6 more. Okay.
Hey, we're doing it. We're
19
chipping away.
altogether, not bad.
We're chipping.
So it's not a bad round. It's the purple one's turn. He's going to continue to attack Quarion. With a 20, unnatural.
Oh, that'll hit.
Shit.
For 8 damage. So he goes to bite you, and he clamps down on your forearm at the last second. You're able to pull your arm up in between you and him, and he is currently attached and hanging onto your arm. Then it's the orange one's turn. He's going to attack Morty with a 16. I think misses, right?
Yep, that misses now.
Now,
Next
did I
to
make you-
Horvath's shield.
I was gonna say I made you the new tank. Quarion, you're up.
All right, so Quarion and Arcanine are just like dancing around the corner with these things flailing around on them. So I guess this first Arcanine is gonna like reach down with his jaws and bite down on the thing to see if he can tear it off.
All right. So are you? Yeah,
I don't think you'll be able to attack if you do that.
Well,
up to
his
James.
bite is his attack.
True.
That's what it's called. It's called bite.
I played Pokemon before. I know what a bite is.
Should I use tail wag? Try to lower their defense.
So you can either choose to attack him or choose to try to get him off.
I'm just gonna attack him then.
All right. Bite attack with no advantage.
I'd have advantage, right? Because I'm right next to Aquarian.
No, because Quarian has to be within 5 feet of the green one.
Oh, it's of the enemy.
Yeah. It's not 5 feet of you, it's of 5 feet of the one you're attacking. There's just enough bodies in between that you can't help him with his attack.
Yeah, it's like he's like 10 feet away, technically.
22.
22 hits.
Seven damage.
7 damage.
Oh wait, no, 10 damage. It's +3.
The other Arcanine's harpooned, right?
I think so. Yeah. Do I have to
Alright,
roll
so-
wisdom?
Yep.
Nat 20. It's a smart ass dog.
You succeed, so he only takes 8 damage. And he's not pulled towards. Oh no. Either way, he's pulled towards the guy.
Oh shit.
Later, Arcanine.
Is the red one
came with him because he's riding on his back.
was the red one attached to him or no?
I think
I think-
so.
Uh,
No, I think he missed.
he missed. Yeah, okay. So he doesn't come with him.
Got so many things stacked up right there. I was gonna move my fist over just so we see it.
All right. So okay. So now, but he can still take his turn.
Alright, so he's gonna bite down at the big guy.
You can have advantage because
This Pidgeot's riding him.
Yep.
Ugh, didn't help. 12.
12 does not hit.
And then I guess I am going to go Pure Quarion and cast Firebolt at the thing that is currently attached to my own arm.
Fully in character.
The purple one.
Yeah,
If
8 to
with an
hit.
8.
if Quarion uses Misty Step, does the thing go with him?
I would say
In my head, he totally does. He's attached to him. It'd be
Yeah,
like if you're holding a cup or something, when it would go with you.
I would say in this instance, yes, he would go.
I like how I like what you're thinking though, Nacho.
It's like 3 episodes in a row. Nacho reminds Quarian of Misty Step.
I
Still
never
hasn't
remember to use it.
yet. You took that whole feat just to get it.
Just to forget about it.
Yeah. All right. Anything else, Quarian?
Nope. That'll be it for me. I'll stay over here in the corner fighting these guys on my own, I guess. While the rest of the party hangs out all together.
Carl's in dire shape in a minute here.
True.
It's Toby's turn. Toby is going to valiantly return the favor that Arcanine did him and try to free Jakaro. He's gonna attack the arm that's speared into Jakaro right now. Oh. You got a 2.
Toby.
Well,
Try again, Toby.
all right. He only connected with one of his attacks for 5 damage, and all right. He's able to deal a little bit damage to it, but not able to free you, Jakara.
Go. Thanks for the
then-
try, Tobes.
He's gonna duck back behind the corner.
You're getting weak in your old age.
Trakaro, wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right. 15?
15 is a success.
Excellent. What do I get?
So you take 10 damage,
Oh, thank you.
Congratulations, you won.
and you are pulled 60 feet towards.
I thought I saved. What do you mean?
Ah!
Stop pulling me?
Yep.
Yeah,
Christ.
Arcanine got pulled too.
That's psychic damage you just took.
Oh, of course. Well, Jakara would use the momentum of him being pulled and just punch this dude in the face. a
Well, it is.
Superman punch.
Yeah, I mean, it is your turn if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, what can I do? Unarmed strike only does 5 damage.
I would
That's
try
not
to
fun.
get loose of that thing and run away. Even actually, I might get an opportunity attack.
Oh
on
yeah,
you.
you're strong. Can you just like, you know?
I don't know. You might
Hulk
take
up.
an opportunity attack from each of them if you run by.
If only you had
That
taken
may
a
be
melee
true.
weapon.
Yeah.
I were to use my Zephyr Strike, I'd be able to get out of there pretty easily.
True.
All right.
You
How
have to
much damage
succeed
can I do this
to break
day?
the grapple?
Yeah, so all right, what do I gotta do? If I want to break the grapple, is it what
It's your action.
right,
But
okay.
it would be athletics or strength check, whichever's
All right.
better.
What if I were to shoot, can I shoot the tentacle that's grappling me in an attempt to break it? Like Toby did?
I would say no.
Okay.
Arcanine was able to do it because he was able to bite it and pull it out.
Yeah.
I don't think you would be able to do that with an arrow.
What about a hand axe?
Yeah, I think you use the hand axe to try to like hack it off or pry it off.
Yeah.
See, this is why I told you you should have taken that sword.
No, I don't want the sword. I'm gonna Dracaro's gonna use Zephyr Strike. Cast Zephyr Strike.
All right.
Let
Sure.
me. Yeah,
Is
hold
that-
on.
Is that an action or bonus
my-
action?
It's a bonus action. I
That is a
think.
bonus action.
Ooh, very cool.
Does
That would
my
get rid of your hunter's mark, right?
does my double attack thing, does that count with the hand axe too?
Yeah, multi attack. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, then yeah, I want to do that. All right, Dracaro's gonna cast Zephyr Strike. Then he's going to attack this hand axe. He's gonna throw his bow back down the hallway towards Toby.
Okay.
Fling it down the hall.
Yep.
Item interaction.
And then
Yeah.
no, that's how I
Okay,
get. I
shoulder.
get. Don't we get to switch? Oh, what'd you say?
You're
Anyway.
making the
Yeah,
dramatic
yeah.
scene. I get it. I get it.
Yeah. But I have to switch to my hand axe
Yep.
and
Yep.
then pull the hand axe off my hip and have a chop at whatever is done me wrong. All right, so mechanical question. is this if I attack the arm, does that have its own health, or is it part of like the overall health of the bad guy?
It's part of the overall health,
Okay.
but I have been increasing the AC a little bit
Yep.
on that.
Well, I'm just wondering. Yeah, no, I mean, without that's what I was asking is if like if I do a lot of damage, is it gonna chip away at his health, or is it like overkill on like a tentacle thing? That's what I was really
No,
asking.
it'll chip away at his full health. Yeah.
All right, then I'll use all my advantages I got. I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use my advantage then. Make sure I hit.
Yep.
Zephyr Strike. Yeah, anyway, I'll do that. Advantage, hand axe. For 18.
That will hit. To clarify, are you trying to get yourself free or no?
Yeah, I wanna like hopefully yeah, for sure.
Okay.
What was the idea?
Yeah. Yep. No, it still hits. So 2 plus 4 plus the extra
Yeah,
damage
so it's
from the
yeah,
strike.
so it's 6 damage from the hand axe. And then a D8 from Zephyr Strike and another D8 because he's already been wounded.
Yep.
So another 11. So 17.
17 total. Okay. Now roll a strength check to see if you get out.
25.
25. You are able to sink the hand axe into the tentacle and pry the spear out from your body. So you're now
Excellent.
free. Yep.
Yeah. And then I'll smack him again. Second swipe of the hand axe for 24.
Will hit.
Ooh, nice. And then 10 damage.
All right. And you do have movement still.
Yeah, I'm gonna run all the way back to Toby. And if I can pick up my bow, I will, and if not, I will pick it up next turn.
I assume this side of Toby.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, you're gonna take 2 attacks of opportunity.
No, I got Zephyr Strike.
Oh yeah. So they don't get attacks of opportunity, or they have
They do
disadvantage
not.
on it.
No, they do not provoke opportunity attacks. I'm like a flash of lightning, like boom,
Alright.
boom, boom. You just disappeared.
Cool. Yeah, that was probably worth it, or else he would have just reeled you back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was why I really was like thinking about the whole turn. That's why I was like, do I break free and run away? That was the plan, but.
Yep.
Mhm.
Let's see. So it is his turn. At the start of his turn, each creature within 5 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. So Arcanine and Pidgeot. Wisdom saving throws.
Wait, the bird has to make one too.
He's within 5 feet.
If it's damage based, I'm just gonna not make it, and he's gonna die because he has 1 HP.
If they succeed, they won't take damage,
Oh, okay.
so he could survive.
So a 20 for Arcanine. Pull up the bird's stats.
Probably got some small modifier.
It's probably
Possibly
one or,
for-
one or two.
Does it rely on hearing or sight?
No.
Then no advantage. Bird gets an 18.
All right, they both succeed. No damage taken. But let's see. The Arcanine's still harpooned. He has one more harpoon left. I know. I was trying to think if he could see. Nacho, did you do 2 attacks last time or just 1?
I did 2.
All right, so technically you would have to be here to do that. So you are free. All right, I guess Pidgeot's getting the second harpoon. Oh, the nat 1. He's gonna miss.
Wow. Yeah,
This
just
bird.
does a fucking circle around it.
Right? My 1 HP bird is just kicking ass down there.
And that's all she wrote. Because the second harpoon is still attached to Arcanine. It's the green one's turn, who is still attached to Arcanine. So Arcanine takes 11 necrotic damage
Oof.
as the bites. He's still clamped onto him, and the like poison and rot from his teeth are just seeping into his body. And it is Morty's turn.
Right. So I think everything is within 30 feet of me, all the enemies. Like the big guy is like just within 30, I believe.
Yep.
All right. So Morty, for the second time in the campaign, is going to use Channel Divinity. And he's going to do Radiance of Dawn.
Yep.
And that's a DC 15 con save for everything.
How is that worded?
As an action, you can use Channel Divinity and present your holy symbol to dispel any magical darkness within 30 feet. Each hostile creature that doesn't have total cover within 30 feet must make a con saving throw, DC 15, or take 2d10 plus 5 radiant damage, half on success.
All right. I would say that you'd probably have to get in line of sight of the hallway for it to reach the 2 down the hallway.
Hmm.
Oh, does Morty want to expose himself?
Well, I'd provoke this one if I did that.
Yeah.
You got that
And
shield though.
because the spell is light, if you raised up a bright light right now from where you're standing,
Yeah.
it wouldn't make it around that corner.
Yeah, exactly. Or just go like that. No, I get that. All right, fuck it. Morty's gonna take one for the team.
right.
He's gonna take a step back
So the
like
center.
this. Yeah. Well, I'm coming back. I don't want to be in line of sight of that thing forever. So
All right, you got the attack of opportunity got a 22.
okay.
So
And I can't use a reaction against that, right?
I don't see why not.
Okay.
Is it based off 1 per round, right?
Yeah, reactions are
So
1
just
per
whether
round.
you
I
use it.
don't think there's anything that says you can't use it on your turn. So
Okay. Well, then I'll use my warding flare for
Okay.
that.
you got a 14 a second turn.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. All right. So now everything rolls DC 15 con save.
15. All right, we'll go clockwise, starting with orange. Failure for orange. Failure for purple. Failure for green. Failure for red.
On big money.
And failure for the big guy.
All right. So then they all take this full damage.
Oh shit. Morty coming in big.
Plus 5, so 16.
16 total damage. All right.
I think it's radiant damage. Yep. But you said before they're not undead, so that doesn't really matter. But it's a big AoE attack, so I'm happy with that. And then My fist is also going to attack the big man.
Okay.
With a 25.
25 will hit.
Another 8 damage on him.
Another 8 will do it.
Yes.
I can't believe
big
you
guy?
didn't kill. I can't believe you didn't kill any of the little guys.
So the orange one's
Boy,
still alive?
Marty.
And then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Orange is still alive. Not
and
by
I'm gonna
much, yeah.
and I'm gonna move back to where I was before. And then also I'm gonna move the fist. The fist has 20 movement, so he can go about here.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
It's Morty's turn. We got the red one. We'll wheel around and attack Arcanine. And miss.
Oop.
Nacho, you're up.
All right.
Well, that was 80
So-
damage Morty just dealt out across the board to everything.
It's a lot of damage, Morty.
Yeah.
I could use some assistance. there,
Nacho.
Just,
Gi-
point
yeah,
out.
I got you. I got you. Nacho gives Morty a pat on the head, and you know, he sees that the orange one is very badly hurt. So we who goes? I assume Toby. I don't know. Drakara will take care of the orange one. Somebody else will take care of the orange one, and then
got
is this like a table to my left here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
Nacho jumps up on
Yeah.
the table. And he creeps very slowly. And then sneaks a sneak attack and goes to stab the purple guy with his short sword.
Currently hanging off of Quirion's forearm.
So be careful.
Gets to 22
That will hit.
plus 9 plus a sneak attack. So we're looking at a 23 total damage.
The purple one is dead.
Did
Nacho.
I have to disengage from the orange guy?
Yes.
Okay, so that was my bonus action then.
Yep.
Yeah. So I think that's it.
All right. And it would have been his turn, but he's now dead. It is the orange one's turn. Try to bite Morty for like the 5th time. 20.
I don't have my reaction anymore, right? Because I
Yep.
used it.
Yep.
Doesn't does your shield have a reaction?
But I still only get 1 per turn no matter what I use it on.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
so
know,
it's already been used. Okay, so it's already
Yep.
been used this round.
Yeah, that's why I asked before. Is to...
Yeah.
9 damage, Morty.
Ow.
And he is latched himself onto you.
Ow. I'm only now taking damage through this fight. That's crazy.
Yeah, because Toby's soaked up 20 something.
And all of Quarian's minions.
Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, I've taken so much damage for the team this time. Even the bird.
You're the new tank, my dude.
I know, right?
Yeah, all the summons are.
Look,
That's
now
why I'm summoning the high HP ones.
now you don't have anything attached to you, so you can just bounce.
It is your turn, Quarian.
So I'm gonna go up to this Arcanine, tell him to hold out his forelimb, and I am gonna firebolt the little fucker attached to him.
Why not
Yep.
use your rod?
Firebolt does more damage. 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Or
Oh, is that
cantrip,
your
at
cantrip?
least. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
16.
Yeah. Yeah, Morty's a big fan of cantrips too.
16 will do it. He is dead.
And ooh, I can just get this Arcanine because he has 50 fucking movement. And both Arcanines are going to attack that guy. Well, I guess they'll both have advantage. and they all miss.
Whoa.
Wow,
3
that's-
4s
that's
in it,
rough.
too. That's real rough. Yeah,
if
they all
I,
missed.
if I added all of their rolls up together, I still don't think I would have
No.
hit.
I guess if you added your modifier, it would, but
Sometimes it just be like that.
Yeah,
that
they're there
was
to take
weird.
damage,
That was
not
ridiculous.
dish damage.
Um,
And the bird is gonna peck at him.
all right. Yeah, that's the end of your turn. Or do you have anything else?
No, the bird's
Alright.
gonna go. Bird's gonna hit him.
The bird's gonna peck at him ineffectually.
No, she can do 1 damage. No, she can't. Pecks ineffectually.
Yeah.
It's not very
It's just
effective.
annoying the creature.
Toby is gonna come help out Morty. He's gonna miss. He's gonna miss.
You saw me do that guiding bolt, Toby.
He's gonna miss on all 3. You got
Thanks for nothing.
a 5, a 6, and a 7. And considering his fragile state, he's gonna disengage and come back. Drakaro, you're up.
All right, Drakaro is gonna take a look around the room in all the midst of all the chaos. Looks like only the orange one's left.
Yep.
South as
And the red
well.
one.
Is there one south?
Oh yeah, sorry.
The orange one is like very badly hurt. I don't know how bad the red one's hurt, but I know the
All right.
orange one. So if you do like, yeah, don't
The
want
red
to
one's
overkill.
super hard to hit though.
Well, Drakaro still is holding his hand axe, so he is going to
Probably just beat the orange one to death with your fists.
Yep. sprint past Toby and Morty and crack that creature in the face with his hand axe. 26 to hit.
That will hit.
7 damage.
7 damage will do it.
Excellent. I'm not going to use my Colossus Slayer. And oh man, there's not another one close. Jakar was in berserk mode. He was gonna go run and smash something else.
You could throw your other hand axe at the other one.
Bingo. Stands into the doorway and flings his axe down the hallway.
All right.
Let's see.
It's the same. It should be the
Is it
same.
the same?
Like, yeah.
Okay.
It should use strength, I think. So.
Oh yeah, just range is 20 and 60.
Yep.
That's perfect. 26 to hit.
Will also hit.
9
9.
damage.
You don't need your Colossus Slayer because that's just good.
Oh come on! I gotta use it
mean,
anyway.
you
It's use it or
can.
lose it. An extra 2.
2. All right. Jakaro steals 2 kills to end the
Right at the
battle.
end.
And then Jakaro kneels down, picks up his bow that's right at his feet.
Perfectly played.
And then he'll yell down to is there 2 Arcanines?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're dire wolves.
Wow, that was cool, Morty says.
Yeah. And he'd yell down the hallway, Arcanine, you grab my axe for me?
Arcanine picks it up in his jaws and carries it back over to Jakaro.
Morty snaps
the
his
other one
fingers
goes
and the fist disappears.
Jakaro
Well.
pets Arcanine. Thanks, buddy.
That was a little bit hectic.
Yeah, what were those?
Yeah, what the fuck, guys? I thought we were done after they killed that hag.
I mean, there still could be more ahead.
Maybe another quick short rest. Quarian looks over at Toby.
I'm good, but if you guys need it, go ahead.
I don't know if it's very safe down here.
Should we
Jacaro
just,
agrees.
Aquarian just goes and hands Toby 10 good berries.
Morty would go investigate the
thank
body
you.
of the big man.
Toby hastily eats all 10 good berries. Investigate the big guy.
Yeah.
Roll either a history or an arcana check.
History it is. I don't think they're much better, but yeah. It's the same. 12 with my
Well,
-2 modifier.
yeah, so although they look undead, you know, given your divine senses, you recognize that they're not true undead, that they're actually creatures that have been twisted in the shadow realm.
Oh.
So this used to be a person at one point.
So does Morty know? So Morty wouldn't know if like they're being controlled by anybody, or if they're acting like on their own.
Yeah, probably by a demon.
Well, does Morty know? I mean, we don't know what he knows. Like,
Morty wouldn't know that.
okay.
Not with a 12.
So
Yeah, I mean, he
That-
would know that they don't usually exist in this plane of existence. That they're from the-
Quarian also,
they're
after he gave
flung
Toby the
from
good
shadow realm.
berries, he would have wandered over and gave a
so
too,
my
'cause he would have wanted to investigate this thing too.
my detect magic is still up from before. Because like I had it up before that fight started, and I just rolled a con save that I passed.
Okay. You didn't. Yeah, you didn't cast any concentration spells. Yeah.
Nope.
You're not sensing anything.
All right.
Can I roll a
Morty.
history check too to see if Quarian can know anything about this guy?
Yeah.
He doesn't. He doesn't know anything about him.
Okay, that's the difference.
Damn.
Well, I mean, after Morty tells you that they're from the Shadow Realm, all you really know about the Shadow Realm is that it's sort of like a dark and twisted inverse to the Feywild. You are more familiar with the Feywild, but you know that a lot of the creatures that pass between the Feywild and the prime material plane can also travel to the Shadow Realm as well.
Some grade A fuckery on our hands here, boys.
Nacho would ask Jacaro about these mutant dog things that just attacked us. Like, does he know anything about those? Like, are those where do these things come from? Are these from the woods, Jacaro?
Nothing that I've seen. I deal in the living.
Yeah.
Yeah, Toby's like, I haven't seen anything fucking like that before.
Morty chimes in. I suspect they could also be from the Shadow Realm.
That would make sense.
What
Something odd going on in this cellar.
What's a
the
shadow realm,
sewer.
Morty?
It's another plane of existence.
What?
Yeah.
Is
We
Helm
live on a
there?
plane, and there's other ones. Like the Feywild, like those creatures we saw in the woods, most of those come from the Feywild.
What plane do we live in?
Morty shrugs. He's like, I don't know.
The regular one.
Okay.
I'm not sure the name of
I'm-
it, but
Yeah.
it's our home realm. We'll just call it that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Either way, are you boys ready to press on?
Yeah. We gotta make sure there's no more baddies in here.
How you doing, Toby? Look like you got wrecked there at one point.
Yeah, well, I Can't wait to get out of these sores.
Yeah, we're still
I'm doing all right.
Do you want to head back now, buddy? I'm gonna sit this one out.
I'm not traveling through here by myself.
all
Strength
right.
in numbers and all that.
All right. Well, stay in the middle of the pack then. Don't overextend yourself, mate. I know you're brave, but sometimes you gotta cool it every now and then.
Yeah, I just
before we
picked the
press
wrong
on.
hallway to watch, I guess.
True.
Before we press on, cast Goodberry again. Eat 5 of them and put 5 into my little Goodberry pouch.
Do you have a fanny pack?
I
Yeah.
got pouches.
Which way you suppose we should go, Morty?
This way. Marty starts walking.
Also, I'm gonna use my last wild shape to resummon Flareon.
All right, so you guys head down the hallway.
Yeah.
You see more doors like the one you broke down earlier, or well, it was unlocked, I think, right? So
Yeah. If
um,
there's windows, I
mo-
take a peep in them as I walk by.
yeah,
wanna know
they're all empty cells. They seemingly have very similar setups to the one that you went in first. There are shackles on the wall, but none of them are giving you any
I don't sense magic.
magical radiation from them.
Okay.
Did
So matching that up is pretty awesome.
did Pidgeot survive that?
Yep.
Somehow, yeah.
Yeah, Nacho turns around and he makes like a bird wings motion with his hand and points at Quarion and to like send like Pidgeot up front.
I've got a Arcanine up front guarding the pack. You mean like send her ahead to like scout?
Yeah,
Yes.
like so you can like yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
see what's going on.
So I'd take over Pidgeot and sit down against the wall. Flareon by my side. Take over Pidgeot and fly off.
All right. Pidgeot flies down a staircase and a large open room comes into view. With a central pit that seems to be filled with, well, not filled, but a shallow layer of filthy water in the middle. You see, oddly, that there's like spikes rimming the edge of it, as if it's built to prevent something from climbing out. And then walkways around the outside, and then 4 tubes heading into the room. And then at the far side, there's another exit to the hallway. Another staircase looking like it's leading up.
I would have passed all this on to the boys. I can't hear what they're saying, but I think I can still talk when I'm like taking over the.
Yeah, you hear what the bird hears, but you can still speak.
All right. Let's go check it out. Marty yells back. Someone tap Quarion.
Yeah, so you guys enter this same chamber. It looks repurposed. It looks like at some point this part of the sewers was used either as like water storage or like overflow, maybe. But it looks like it hasn't been used for any sort of practical purposes for a long time. And again, you see the odd sort of spikes rimming it as if it was built to keep something down inside the pit.
What do you think they kept in here, lads? Maybe that Froghemoth monster? This is where they kept it?
I think this was the fighting pits that Cathal mentioned before.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Well, should we send the bird on to the next room?
Yeah, we'll make our way towards the stairs and the bird can go ahead.
I put my hand on Morty's shoulder so I can just follow him while I send the bird out up the stairs.
Yep. You send the bird up the stairs, and it opens into another similar room to the ones you guys entered through. So it looks like almost like a tavern or gambling den that's been long since abandoned. It's got a couple of exits heading off in either direction.
I tell the boys it's all clear to go into the next room.
All right. Morty taps you on the shoulder. Try to wake you up. Guess I'll grab Chikara.
This app sucks now.
Only for you.
It is only for me. I can't figure out why. You know what else? Aside Owlbear, the map is getting smaller pixel by pixel, like without me touching my screen. I think that might be the issue. Like something's happening.
What do you play? What do you play on?
Like the browser?
Like, are you on a phone? Are you on a
No,
laptop?
I'm on a laptop.
Was it your like trackpad or something?
Yeah, it doesn't do it for anything else, but I can tell that it's like something's
Because
happening
if
without
you
me
like
doing it.
scroll up and down, that'll zoom in and out. So I feel like maybe
Uh,
it's like automatically scrolling for you for some reason.
Yeah, you know what else? So it's also not the zoom in, zoom out. It's the actual size of the map itself, like is shrinking,
Oh,
like
that's weird.
second by second. Yeah, not like but separate from the zoom in and out. Like the actual like window is shrinking. It's
Yeah.
really weird,
Not for a new
but it's
laptop.
fine. No, it's not. Nah, no. Laptop's fine.
So is Morty sensing anything with his detect magic here?
You do sense something coming from the northern side of the room. You can't tell what from this distance, but it's like just a faint hum of energy as far as you can tell.
It's a little tickle. A little
Morty-
tickle of magic.
Morty
Not
goes up to
poison.
this door. He's like, I feel some magic this way. Is it this way or is it like this way?
Yeah, I guess there's 3 doors there, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the central door. Well, I guess you don't really know. You just know it's coming from that general direction. You don't know where those doors lead to.
Morty like points to each door and he's like, everybody, put your ear against it, see if you can hear anything. Morty listens.
And listens.
No, nobody hears anything.
All right. Morty
Uh,
checks to see if the door is locked.
Doors are open.
All right.
Open her up and I'll send the bird through.
Sure.
More doors.
Yeah, another door. Yeah. So the bird hits the door. Well, not doesn't hit the door, but it reaches the door that it's unable to open on its own. But it is similarly graded, so the bird can see through. Again, another. You guys can kind of see by looking through the door here. It looks like another large open room. Maybe even a little bit bigger than the last one.
This is where you were
Alright.
sensing the magic from, Morty?
Maybe.
Can we open this door?
Yep.
So I got a handle. I'm gonna open
It's
the door.
barred. It's barred from this side, yeah. So you could unbar it and open it.
So I would do that.
Well, we should probably have one of our. Are you strong, Crayon? I don't want to doubt your bout is there. But...
I am not.
Um.
Step aside.
Yeah.
Burn stuff's back.
Morty opens the door with his massive muscles. Kicks it open.
All right. Yep.
Oh shit. Well, this is definitely the fighting pits.
Yeah. You enter another large chamber, similarly spiked around the edges, with a walkway around the top. You do see, like, as you're picking through the room, a couple like pieces of broken weaponry on the ground in a couple places. Morty, you're sensing that energy a little bit more strongly, but it still is very faint. And from this area over here, you see a recently, well, from what you can tell from this distance, a corpse of some kind.
And Morty, approaches where he's sensing the magic strongest and sees the dead body.
Yeah.
What's this here?
So the strongest magic is kind of in the direct center of the room. You find a dead body. He is kind of slumped up against that pipe right there.
Mm-hmm.
And he is cut open in what seems to be a ritualistic way. So, like, his abdomen is open and certain organs have been removed and placed around him in a, seemingly some patterns.
Some dark rituals happening here, boys.
I think they're always.
What
everywhere
else
we
is
go.
new?
And you do the faint magic that you're sensing does seem to be conjuration magic.
So more from the ritual and not like anything he has on him.
Yeah, you don't see anything on him. Although, yeah, if you search him closely, you do find that he's another one of Cathel's men.
Okay.
So he's carrying something with the same seal that she gave you to bring to the shops to, like, prove that you're with her.
Okay. Or just check his pockets, make sure he's got nothing on him of value.
Yeah, nothing. Well, just like the equivalent of like 3
Pocket
gold
change.
pieces in various pieces of coins. Yeah.
3 GP coming up.
Mark it.
Should we go back up the stairs and explore the rest of the place?
Yeah. This place seems like there's nothing going on here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Wait, you telling me we're gonna waltz into a fighting pit and we're not gonna have a little tussle here?
We already had our fight, Chikara.
Eh, shh, Crouch. Don't tempt it.
All right.
Let's go, boys.
I bet there's got to be an office or something around here. I'd go see if I can open this door.
Yep. So you open that door. You see not too great, but passable living quarters for. I mean, they're not as bad as the straw, like, prison cells that you've passed so far, but at least there's some cots in this room.
You guys want to take a rest? Here's your spot.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want to flip all these mattresses over, Morty.
That is in character.
Yeah.
So let's start flipping.
Yeah.
Morty, you're not gonna come flip mattresses with us?
I got a 6.
This is where people hide their good stuff under their mattress.
We've learned anything. We've learned that much.
Yeah.
You start flipping over some mattresses. You do not really find anything of interest in this room.
All right. Are there any pillows I can grab?
There's one not very well put together pillow.
All right. Nacho's gonna grab the pillow. In case he needs to make like a fat suit for like a disguise.
It's always good to have one of those.
Yeah.
We're gonna go and ask Nacho what he's doing with such a raggy little pillow.
Well, I'm thinking, in case I ever need to disguise myself, Quarion, I can just like put this under my shirt and it look like I have a gut and I'll look completely different.
Oh yes, as a pregnant woman.
Fine, Nacho.
Brilliant, Nacho.
I do have ladies' clothing.
Of course you do. Morty
I got women's clothes. I got fine clothes.
In
You
case
know.
ever need to break into a maternity ward.
Yeah. Like you never know when you're gonna need a disguise, Morty. Don't be judgy.
Oh, I'm not
Better
judging.
Better to be prepared.
Different strokes for different folks. All right, shall we keep moving?
Let's always see what's down this hallway.
Morty like looks around. He's like, "There's probably something hidden here, but nothing magical. I'll be able to sense
Do you
it."
guys think the Regent knows about this place?
Maybe.
I would guess not. This has the feeling of being very illegal.
Interesting.
Or else why would it be in the sewers?
You wouldn't be trying to blackmail Cathal, would you?
I mean, look, Morty. All options are on the table. I'm not saying I'm gonna do anything one way or the other. I just want to know what my options are.
I'm about to be in business with her. I'm about to brew a shit ton of ale.
Well, you know, we'll see what
I
happens.
want to get paid.
We'll see
Maybe
what
now
look.
Nacho can negotiate you a better price.
Yeah. We'll see what happens, Morty.
Morty
No
squints.
promises.
I guess I'd send the two Arcanines down the hallway ahead of me.
That way.
Where's your bird?
The
Well, the bird's
fighting
here too.
pit. He's getting ready for
They're just hanging
fights.
out.
Some bird fights.
My procession of summons.
All right, so directly ahead of you guys, it looks like it just continues off. There's a doorway, but it continues off into the sewers. Around this corner opens into a hallway pretty similar to the one towards the beginning, where there's doors lining either side. You also see another pipe at the far end that's partially opened.
Before we go any further, I would turn to my bird, and I would tell it to go get the immovable rod that we left back in the first room. I try miming like the clicky noise or clicky button, like click the button, Pidgeot, before you try to move it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pidgeot's back in the first room.
We almost forgot a really cool item.
Pidgeot flies back, drops the rod into my hands, and I toss it back over to Nacho.
Nacho smiles.
Try not to lose it next time.
It's good. We're all helping each other remember things. I like this.
So I'd send the Arcanines down this hallway. See if there's anything in there.
Similar to the other hallway, Morty, you are picking a little bit of magic coming up from down the hallway, though.
See Morty hold out his hand. I sense something. Start walking.
So you reach the third door on the right, and there's another cell that looks similar to the other ones. But you seem to be getting a...
So that'd be here?
Yeah. Start getting a sense of some magic coming from there.
Okay.
Just trying to figure out what kind of magic it would be. Suppose that would be transmutation magic.
And Morty would, of course, know that is goes along with what?
So transmutation would be like changing things from one thing to another.
Okay.
Like enhancing or modifying things or changing it from one form to another form.
All right. Morty would.
Conjuration is like summoning or like teleportation, that sort of thing.
Ooh. Well, Morty would peer into the door or the grate.
Seemingly an empty cell, just like the others.
Okay.
The magic seems to be emitting from the pile of straw.
All right. Morty would jiggle the handle, see if it's unlocked.
It is unlocked.
I sense magic in here, boys. Let me take a peek. I go towards the pile of straw.
Corey
Right.
holds up a fistful of flame to illuminate the room for Morty.
I got it, mate. Pulls out his necklace.
Oh yeah, I always forget about those things. We have our own little personal flashlights.
It was a very thoughtful gift that he gave you.
Mm-hmm.
So you dig around the pile of straw for a second, and you find this small black stone statue in the shape of a fly.
What do you make of this, Quarian?
Corey picks it up and turns it over in his fingers. Well, I know I don't like bugs, but let me take a closer look at it. It's
Roll an
Arcana.
Arcana check. Yeah,
22.
22. You've never seen anything like this before, but you do know that some people have been able to carve figurines that can transform into magical creatures.
Ooh. I think this might be a some type of summoning totem, Morty.
That'll make sense.
Turns into
Can you summon a fly?
yeah, maybe it summons a housefly to buzz around and really annoy your enemies.
Potentially.
Or eavesdrop.
If it's a smart enough fly.
So in character, Morty has no idea what it is, but out of character, I suspect this could be a mount.
A bug?
A fly mount?
Yeah. Crazier things have happened.
True. Do you think is this item interesting enough that we want to use that identify spell on it?
I don't know what the fuck this is.
It's something that turns into something else. That's all I know about it.
I mean, we can wait till a long rest to divvy up a new things we got. Morty like points to his waist. I'm gonna check out what these things are. Pointing at the shackles. So he's
I
like,
get it.
you can
Yes,
hold on to that
I'll
if you
look at
want.
the sec.
Yeah.
Corian puts the little funny fly statue into his pouch. One of his pouches. He has several on his outfit. He's like Batman,
I mean, what's better than one fanny pack?
right? Multiple fanny packs.
All right. I guess we
All
make
right.
our way out of here then.
Yep. So you guys head back to the main hall and then head deeper. Well, from what you gather, this would be the way back towards the area you were trying to get to.
Like originally.
Yeah.
Okay. Except we'd be more on like the right side now.
Yep. So you come out of this doorway over here on the right.
Okay.
But Quarion, you do recognize this portion of Soar as you did walk this way a little bit on your own,
Oh yeah, they're my adventures.
while everybody else is talking to the dead man.
Yeah, I've been here before.
All right. What do you wish to do?
All right, Morty looks around. He's like, let's be thorough here. Just make sure this is all clear, and then go back and give Halia the thumbs up, or not Halia, Cathal. Maybe send your
Alright.
bird out as we head towards the other exit, Brian.
Yeah, let's do that. I climb up on top of one of my Arcanines to ride him. Figure direwolf. That's big enough for someone to ride, right? Tiny little elf.
Probably.
It's like lay down on its back.
It's a large creature, right?
Yep, large beast.
Yeah, that should be fine.
All right, let's head for the exit, boys, while he has a look.
Yeah, so I tell the birds just keep an eye out ahead of us while we go. The Arcanines just follow the pack. If that thing's a mount, this might be a good way to have like a moving scout that we can that we don't have to worry about getting killed.
Hey, Morty.
What's up, Nacho?
So when we originally came down here, the hag tried to direct us towards that area, I think.
Yeah.
You think she placed all those bad guys there as like a trap? Because we would have had to fight through all that, like, to make it to the brewery.
Possibly.
Yeah.
That's probably her. Probably her doings.
Well, it's a good thing we saw through her little tricks.
Yet we rounded back to go through her tricks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, we
but
had to clear. This is
We fought her first, is what Nacho's saying.
yeah. Well, first we got the job from Cathal and then cleared the sewer. If we had cleared the sewer, then we wouldn't have had much leverage there.
Yeah.
Did good, boys. Morty, can you find us a way out of here?
I'm looking.
He's got short legs, Jakaro.
Trying to get back to where we left last time. I think it's this way.
Let's go.
I'm not sure. I'm kind of turned around.
Oh, but that thing's locked.
Aquarian can bring us through.
Oh, isn't that Flareon? He's out of wild shape charges.
Flareon's right there.
Yeah, Flareon's still up.
She can still teleport?
Yep.
Yeah.
I thought it was like the moment that she did it. Dang. Never mind. Okay, cool.
So it's one of her actions. You can either do a ranged attack or teleport.
Okay.
Hey, Morty.
Yeah, do we have to be moving so slow? Can we just like go to the
What's up, Nacho?
What? You think any of the shops sell desserts in
What
town
do you
here?
fancy?
I'd like a good cake.
Oh, I'm sure we can find you one. Morty slaps
I
one
haven't
back.
had cake in a while.
We'll find you something, Lord Kensington, I'm sure.
Nice.
Yeah, sorry, I was looking things up. Yeah, you can travel through here with no issue.
All right. Fast forward.
That was my stall tactic, but you guys got some
Yeah.
RP in there.
We already unlocked it.
Creep along the sewer.
No, this is locked up. You got to teleport us through.
Oh yeah, everyone grab hold of Flareon.
Here we go.
All right, you teleport through. You end up in the familiar alleyway. You hear a couple people exclaim quickly, "What the fuck?" And you hear weapons draw. As you orient yourselves, you see two men holding short swords looking at you.
Don't worry,
Put
we're
down your weapons,
Hello,
man.
hello,
we
friends.
just cleared these sewers. Everything's cool. And then Morty would present the note from Cathal or whatever.
No, wait. Before we do that,
Okay.
do we recognize these people as like?
I was assuming it was their men.
Yeah, I mean, those just
Never
like,
assume, Morty.
what are they dressed like? Are they dressed like guards or like they're patrolling the streets, or are they like? Look,
Civilians.
yeah, they look like you know, like how are they dressed? I guess.
Yeah, they're not dressed like the City Watch, but they are dressed similarly to some of the people you saw at Cathal's Inn Tavern.
Okay, yeah, then we would reveal ourselves as having been
Sure.
working in the sewer as on behalf of Cathal.
Quarian would just keep his mouth shut and follow Nacho's lead.
Yeah.
Let him do the talking.
So you cleared it out down there?
Yeah.
Yeah, my mate nearly died here. Pat's told me on the back.
Yeah, we're in need of some rest at the moment here.
Yeah, where were you fellas? Ricaro would taunt.
Well, we were here to guard the entrance and tracking down whoever killed Steiny.
Yeah,
Well,
we got
have you made any progress on that?
No, not yet.
And you weren't very good at guarding this grate.
So we don't meet too many folk that just appear out of thin air.
Yeah, well, maybe you
Flareon
should,
Parks,
because there's some
very proud of herself.
creepy crawlies down there that can do some teleporting too, my friends.
We're not your
You
average
better
folk.
keep-
Morty winks at the guards.
We're the League of Friends.
Well,
Quarian
tell
says,
you
Quarian,
the
Quarian.
truth, I
puts
kind
his
of
fist
wish
on
you
his hips
didn't.
while his cloak billows out behind him.
Kind of wish you guys didn't clear it out down there. Now Cathal's gonna make us start working down there again. Place is creepy as fuck.
You guys like money, don't you?
Yeah, well, if we didn't, we wouldn't keep working for Cathal.
Well, I have more opportunities to make some.
At least we killed all the creepy crawlies down there for you.
Nacho would attempt to
What?
persuade these men to take them to Cathal's tavern.
Before that, Drakara wants to get a sense of why they don't like working for Cathal. So he'd ask him like, what are your qualms with this Cathal lady?
Oh, not that we don't like working for Cathal. We just don't like working down there for Cathal. And he points towards the sewer grate.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, it's pretty stinky down there. I don't blame you.
But it's the way she makes most of her money, so pays us. Can't really complain too much.
Well, we won't let her know how much you're complaining if you just take it to us. How about
Yeah,
that?
we've been down there all morning, and we'd really appreciate it if take us to your leader, as they say.
Roll a persuasion check.
19.
19. Well, yeah, if it's clear, then sure, I guess. Well, one of us should stay here, but I guess we don't need two people watching the alleyway anymore. Come on, this way. He
Thank
takes
you.
Through some familiar routes, similar direction that the Childs took you.
Quarian would definitely be riding the dire wolf down the streets of the city too.
This time you guys walk into the tavern, Cathal sees you right away and her eyes sort of light up. And she says, Back so soon, are we?
Yeah. Don't mind the smell. We figured out what was troubling your sewer. There, you had a bit of a hag problem.
No, Nacho, maybe we talk somewhere a bit more privately.
Are we not in the back? All right, so I assumed we were all just sitting at the chairs.
Oh
again.
yeah. Which is she says, yes, upstairs. We don't want to disturb the clientele. And she brings you back to the room that she had you in before.
Okay.
Okay, now, Lord.
Okay. Yeah.
As you guys get upstairs, you see Giles like mopping the floor in the hallway.
This is out here. Nice.
Child.
Morty gives him a little salute as he walks by.
It's-
Keep it up, Giles.
I would want to ask Cathal if she has any healers in her employ, because our friend Toby is very hurt.
Yeah, Toby can join us this time. He doesn't have to wait in the bar.
yeah. Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah,
Toby's huge.
I mean, we could take a long rest or
We have a few, but I think you guys would probably be wanting to wash up a little bit before you head downtown.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
Well, so
maybe a quick nap.
if what you say is true, then you guys can have access to the suites here across the hall. Take a rest, take a bath, please, and we'll verify what you say is true. We'll send some men down to the stores, make sure everything's clear. And if you held up your end of the bargain, then, well, I guess it's time to hold up mine. So yeah, you guys can long rest, clean up.
While Quarian's soaking in his bath with rose petals that he found somewhere, you would examine that black fly statuette.
Yep. Anybody else want to examine things?
Shackles.
Yep.
Oh, Morty, weren't you saying that we had a second bag of dust that we found?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you found some. Well, actually, Morty would hand out the shackles and say, "Somebody want to take a look at these during the rest."
Sure, if you have more pressing issues, Morty, I'll check.
Yeah, I
them out.
forgot. I've got other things in my pockets.
Wasn't there like a stone or something?
Yeah,
Something that was
got
on
some-
the
There was
bag.
some, yep.
Mm-hmm.
I've actually learned to write stuff down. Although I'm only about like 50-50 at this point.
I write
Was
stuff
there-
down
was
and
there a
then
bag
lose
of
the one
dust?
random paper I used for our one session.
Morty would hand Jakaro the handcuffs to let him take a peek at him during the rest.
If
And
there,
then-
did I find a bag of dust in the hag's place? I think that's where we found it.
Yes.
So
Was it there? I don't know. You did find some, yeah.
I'd hand that to Nacho. Ask him if he could take a look at that for me.
what was it?
A bag of dust.
Ooh. Okay.
Nacho likes dust.
Oh,
Here you go, Nacho. Here's
Taro,
the bag of
while-
mysterious powder.
while Dracaro's resting, he will examine the things for Morty at some point.
Mm-hmm.
But also, he'll pop in one of his mushrooms he found.
Oh my God, Jakaro's going for a trip.
Oh shit. The same one, or was it was there a second color?
No, it was the same one. I went and got more of them.
We got a recreational drug using dragon now.
All right. All right. Yeah. So you'll do that. There was also like a bottle with like swirling smoke inside too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Find out.
Toby.
Toby will check that out. All right. Who's bunking up with who? There's
No, the fit
There's
to let's go back.
5 of you guys.
Let's have for lore wise, let's have Toby do the shackles because he doesn't
Okay.
seem like a mysterious kind of guy that would want to
That's
pile
fine.
up smoke, but Drakara would. So Drakara will check that out, and we'll let Toby check out the shackles.
Shikara's gonna be tripping while he's examining his
Yeah.
item and get it completely wrong.
Could be
All
interesting.
right, you guys pick some rooms across the hall so I know who's with who when things happen.
Oh,
Carl's gonna be tripping, so
Yeah, Drakara can either be by
Corian
himself
wouldn't
or
room
with
with
Toby, I
Morty.
guess.
Somebody will have to be by
Corian feels like
themselves.
he's bonded with Morty after sharing the story of Braun and his family dying together.
all right.
Yeah, Drakara will go by himself.
All
So
right,
Toby's with Nacho.
be with Nacho.
Jakara wouldn't room with Toby?
Yeah, Drakara's fallen out of love with Toby. He's been the more time we spend together, the more chinks in the armor. You know, he's losing a step.
Nacho would check out the pillow. He wants to know if this is a quality pillow.
On the current bed.
On the bed, yeah, on the bed that Nacho's on. He wants to know about the pillow.
You gotta do the old switcheroo.
Yeah, this is a very well-made pillow.
Ooh, Nacho likes the pillow. Okay, just good to know.
These rooms are pretty well furnished. As you can see,
Yeah.
there's like a sitting area, like a desk in one end. You have your own stove and your own personal baths as well.
Look at this.
Seems odd in what also seems to be used as a brothel at the other end of the hallway. But with Caffel's business connections, you have the feeling that she hosts all manners of people in this building.
As we like get in here and start our rest, Morty just like immediately like strips down and just like runs in the bath and draws himself a bath, and he's just like observing the stone in the bath. He's like, I'll be a few, Quarian.
A dwarf in a rush to take a bath. That's unusual.
All right, so we'll take. I guess we'll take some shifts then. Who's doing what first? Morty, you pull out the stone, and I believe I described it as a dark blue.
Oh, it's a rhombus shaped rock.
stone in a rhombus shape. Yes. So you noticed as I think it was Nacho handed it to you, that it sort of like hovered for a half a second
Yeah.
in your hand before it laid down in your hand. I don't remember which one. Oh yeah. So you spend some time examining it, and you look closely on one end, very very small. You see some runes, and you recognize them to be the symbol of the god of knowledge, Ayun.
Okay.
And
Corian's jealous.
you you kind of as you're examining it a few times, you kind of are shifting it around in your hands, and you sort of toss it up and down once or twice, and you notice that as you toss it, it sort of hovers for a half a second before it comes back down to your hand. One time you decide to toss it a little bit higher, and you toss it up into the air, and it starts to float around your head.
Oh.
Just slowly sort of orbiting your head at a distance about like 1.5 feet or so.
Okay.
And with it, you feel an extra sensory awareness. You can kind of sense things going on around you. You hear Quarion coming to the door, and like, well, you don't hear him, but like a half a second before he comes to knock on the door, you sense that he's there, and you're not surprised when he knocks on the door and asks you how much longer you're going to be in there. So it's an Ioun stone of awareness. So while you have it active, you can't be surprised.
Mhm.
It does require attunement. You should be able to look it up.
Yeah, I got
Ioun
it.
Stone of Awareness.
Well, put that in my backpack. Morty's not going to use this, but I'll give it out to the group to anybody who wants it.
What do you have, Quarion?
I have the little black fly statuette.
Oh, the black fly. Yeah. All right. So you're examining this black fly statue, and you're looking at it closely, and it's actually very well made. You can almost like see the little hairs on its back and things like that as you look closer. And you on the bottom of it, you look very closely, and you see a word written in like an archaic Elvish. It seems to be the activation word for it for this statue.
Is it like a Elven dialect that I can read?
Yeah.
Then I would definitely just say the word without even thinking.
All right. The statue instantly becomes a large fruit fly inside the room. And by large, I mean a large creature. So, like, larger than a horse.
Oh shit!
Um,
Brian just
it's,
yells in surprise.
it's
Falls
sitting there,
off the bed.
Fuck is
kinda
that?
stares
Wait,
at
is
you.
Morty in bed or is he in the tub at this moment?
I got out of the tub.
Yeah, I guess Morty's in the bed now. So Morty, you see a giant black fly just appear in the center of the room.
What the fuck?
It
What
kind of like
what the fuck is this statue you gave me, Morty?
it's like cleaning itself, and it like cocks his head and looks at Quarion.
That's your new pet.
I slowly approach it. The hackles on Flareon's back slowly start going down.
So it's a figurine of wondrous power, and it's the ebony fly.
Maybe you could take it for a ride, Quarion.
It can become a giant fly for up to 12 hours, and it can be ridden as a mount.
Ooh.
Once it's been used,
Yeah,
you
I
have
just
to wait
found it.
2 days for it to reactivate it.
Up to 12. So it's a one time use every 2 days. I don't have like 12 hours total to use before I have to wait.
Right.
Okay.
I won't count this role play as you activating it. I won't make you wait 2 days to use it again, though.
You can only carry one person.
Yes, it's
I think this is perfect for a swamp elf.
Quine gives more of the side eye. Well, yeah, I think this little guy will certainly come in useful.
Mounts don't need to be attuned, right?
Nope.
Nope.
Wow.
Not in the 2 minutes.
That's pretty sick. And Morty's gonna offer the stone to anybody who wants it. He doesn't want it.
Let's see. All right, who else had what? Nacho is
Nacho has some dust.
some dust. All right.
Perfect. He's on the table with some dust.
Yeah.
Yes. Um. So this actually looks a lot like the dust that you guys had. Well, what was the other dust I gave you guys? Do you remember?
Disappearance.
Disappearance. Okay, yeah. So it looks a lot like the dust of disappearance that you found before. But as you examine it closer and kind of like go to sniff it and look at it. Roll a Constitution saving throw, Nacho.
Does a 3 pass?
A 3 does not pass. So you only inhale a small amount of it, but as soon as it gets into your sinuses, you start sneezing uncontrollably. You are incapacitated and currently suffocating.
I fall back in my chair.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah. You see Toby run over and he grabs the bag and like pulls the drawstrings on it and just like closes it back up. And you can you can roll a roll every round to. I guess we should do it because nobody can restore you right now.
What am I rolling?
Roll a. What's your Constitution modifier?
+2.
+2. You only had a little bit. No, you shake it off after a minute or two. But you're like struggling to breathe, and it takes you like a good 5 minutes before you can start breathing normally again. That is the dust of sneezing and choking.
Good
If you ever
find.
need to incapacitate someone. Toby is examining the shackles.
Yep. After this, Morty's gonna swap. It's gonna give him the stone and take the shackles off him.
Toby would be interested in this stone, I think. So Toby's examining the shackles. He notices that there's no like actual latch on there, and that they seem to latch of some magical means. And he thinks he's heard or read something similar to these in the past, used to keep people from traveling to other planes or teleporting to other places. So they're magical shackles. They're dimensional shackles.
Nice.
And Drakaro. Drakaro, are you gonna eat the mushroom first, or are you gonna look at the item first?
Definitely gonna pop some mushrooms the moment I get alone into that room and relax, and then I will find the time to check out the smoke.
All right. So you you eat another one of those mushrooms, and similar experience to last time. So for a minute or two, you're not really feeling anything, and then all of a sudden, you start to get these like sensations in your mind, visions and sounds and like smells and things like that that are not of your current location. Again, you see this large, um, seemingly underground city of everything seems to be like grown from mushrooms or mosses or molds. And you see this race of people that seem to be mushroom based people
Mushroom
walking
folk.
around.
Oompa Loompas.
Yeah. And the connection's a little bit weaker this time compared to last time. The mushroom people. They're kind of varying size. Some of them are like knee high, and then others are like 8 feet tall. They all seem to be sort of lumbering about, and you sense this like interconnectivity between all of them, as if they all sort of can feel one another, and you can feel each of them around you as well. Um, do you want to do anything
I
while you're?
reach out to try to touch them.
Yeah.
Am I close to them, or am I like third person, like observing them, or am I like walking in their world type thing?
You're sort of you're sort of there, but nobody seems to notice that you're there.
Okay.
So some of them are like kind of walking by you.
Yeah.
Astral
Well, I would
projection.
like put, yeah, like I would put my hand out to see like if they would walk through it or walk through me, or if like I could like stop them or something or get their attention type thing.
So you do notice that they seemingly are kind of, whether it's unconscious or conscious, you can't really tell. They are walking around you as opposed to walking through your space, even though you don't, like, you look down, you don't really have like a body
Yeah.
to speak of. So one of them is walking by you, and you reach out towards them. And as soon as your hand kind of gets close to the mushroom creature, uh, you get this flash um, of of just like um, sensory input that you weren't getting before. Just jumbled images, like overwhelming your thought process at the time. Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. 16.
Right. So you're able to like semi sort through these messages or images, but you it's almost as if you're connecting into not just this person's mind, but sort of all of the minds of the mushrooms in this city. Um, and they become aware of you at the same time. And you get these jumbled thoughts and emotions and images, um, and they are not hostile, but they're inquisitive. They want to know who you are.
I'm Drakaro.
So you,
I would introduce myself to them to see if they would interact.
all right, roll. Let's see, what would be the best roll? Roll a
This is not what I expected to happen.
Ro-
Nor I.
roll an insight check.
Insight. You got it.
Dang, I don't know. Is that
Mm,
uncharted
13?
territory?
Yeah.
13. So you taking in all of the input that you've gotten so far, you try your best to convey your message back to them. And you think you do an okay
In my
job.
curiosity. You need to know that I'm curious.
Okay. Yeah, so
I'm
you're
Drakaro?
I'm your leader.
so you try to convey back to them who you are, and that you, well, I guess I don't know, what are your intentions?
Yeah, my intentions are, I guess, obviously to. Well, at first, the first thing was I was trying to see if I could interact with them. So obviously, I triggered something in some way. So now, I mean, it would just be inquisitive. Like, I'd want to be friends with them, figure out where I am, that type of thing.
All right.
So just, yeah, I'm just curious and confused. So anything that
Roll
would lead
a-
to that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay.
You
How
got
about
an
a
advantage
3?
on it too.
Can I switch to no, gonna say intimidation might work better. No, 14?
14. Okay. I give you advantage because you're not trying to lie to them. You're trying to convey the truth, and you did okay on your first roll. So, you convey to them that you are simply curious as to their people and their ways, and they you feel sort of like a sensation of welcome, and they sort of give you a mental image of where they are, like where this place is. You're not overly familiar with it, but it does seem to be underground and under the mountain range to the south.
Down near
And that-
Nomengard?
Somewhere in that mountain range. That's as far as you got.
Yeah. All right.
And then as they're conveying this to you, you start to feel the link start to weaken, and you come back to your body and back to your normal senses. This time you feel a little bit of a lingering connection to them. You can't really communicate in any way, but for like a good 5-10 minutes afterwards, you can still sort of feel some of the sensations like in the back of your mind. Whereas last time it was like you came out of it and you're just out of it.
Oh, that was wild.
He says to himself.
No, I would say out loud, but
to the
yeah,
empty
talking to
room.
myself. Yeah, to
And
the
for
empty
the mushroom
room.
people, they might still be there. You just can't see
Yeah.
them.
Yeah, and then Drakara would, as a parting thought, try to send one last message to the mushroom people that he will find them, and he comes in peace.
How thin are the walls in this place? Can we hear Drakara talking to himself?
I would
How about
say in
this?
these rooms.
Drakara would wander around his room after this, and he would be like looking under this table here, being like, "Mushroom people," and then come over here. Probably, and he'd be talking out loud if Nacho was paying attention. Then he would return to his bed.
Nacho, roll a perception check.
Yeah.
You hear muffled voices coming through the wall. At one point, you just hear the word mushroom in Drakaro's voice, and that's it.
And then Drakara would inspect the vial of smoke.
Yes. So you set down the vial. It's like I said, it's kind of an ornately. It's sort of like a large potion vial, so like round, but there's like an ornate metallic scroll work around the outside of the bottle. Inside is this dark gray, black, swirling smoke that doesn't seem to stop swirling. And you open it up. And smoke
I have
starts
to, yeah.
pouring out of the vial.
Drakara would look
slowly
scared, like he
filling
screwed up.
the room.
Oh no, I ruined it.
The vial still seems full, and smoke continues to pour out of the vial.
Carl would get scared and put the top back on.
So you put the top back on, and right now about like a 10-foot to 20-foot radius in the room is just heavily obscured with smoke. And inside the bottle is still the same swirling smoke. It doesn't seem any less or weakened at all from having opened it. That is
Is
a
it a
bottle
smoke
of.
bomb?
It is an ever smoking bottle.
Never smoking bottle. Smoke bomb. All right. Shakar
So
would say,
you
this could come in handy. But what do I do about this smoke? Can I try to? He would wave his hands in the air and try to like dissipate the smoke or something.
yeah. So you're in the middle of the room, kind of waving the smoke around.
Cursing
It
at Nacho.
slowly, yeah. So it takes like 10 or 15 minutes for you kind of get it to slowly disperse. And then you hear a knock on the door, and it's Childs, and he says, "Hey, you need help in there? Is there?"
Sit here, Charles. Nothing to see here,
What?
buddy.
Whoa. Whoa.
A lot of smoke coming out from under the door.
Oh no.
The
Nothing
resident
going on
drug
in
addict
here.
dragon.
You sure your stove's working okay?
Yeah, perfectly. Just burn some toast. Sorry.
All right.
Chikaro brought a hot plate.
A Bunsen burner.
All right.
Mind your own business, child.
How's that work in combat?
I'm sure it could obscure vision. I'm sure
Yeah.
it.
He's got like a ninja vanish, you know?
Yeah, one action to remove the stopper pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. The cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open. The radius increases by 10 feet
Whoa.
until it reaches 120-foot radius.
So basically make it so things can't attack us in the smoke?
The cloud persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires a speak a word. Once it's closed, the cloud will disperse after 10 minutes. Or a moderate wind can disperse it in 1 minute, or a strong wind in 1 round.
Okay.
That's an interesting item.
Yeah.
It's like a darkness spell, but in a ball.
Pretty awesome.
You said this
All right,
place is a brothel?
long rest done, unless anybody.
Takaro might snoop around the upstairs in the middle of the night just to see what happenings are going on.
Yeah.
He
I
would just
feel
wander
like
the halls.
I feel
not
like
like-
considering who's in this is Nacho would check at least the wall on this side of the room for peepholes.
For what?
All right.
Peepholes. Like
Oh, peepholes.
yeah, like little
I thought you
holes in
said
the wall.
people. I'm like, what?
No, like peepholes, like
Yeah,
yeah,
okay,
little.
yeah.
And is this nighttime or is it like daytime we're doing this?
Pretty sure it's like lunchtime.
You guys. Well, you came into the city at like midday, and then you met her, and then she sent you on this job. So
That
I'd
would
say
take
it's
at
getting
least
close
half
to
a day to explore the
e-
sewers.
evening. Yeah. I mean, it's like mid-afternoon, I guess.
Oh.
Going into the evening.
So we just take like an extra long rest if we wake up in the morning, essentially.
Yeah. So the rooms are yours for the night if you guys want to, just call it a long rest and wake up in the morning, or if you wanted to spend a couple hours doing something else, you can do that too before going to bed. I mean, we already did the
Yeah.
items as part
Yeah.
of all of that, but yeah.
At the very least, Morty would just go grab the shackles off
Toby and then give him the stone and say, hey, you might have some use for this. I'll be taking those,
Drakaro-
though.
And Drakaro would go over to Morty's room, knock on the door,
Okay.
and say, "Morty, open up! I got something cool."
Marty opens the door.
And Drakaro excitedly shows him the vial of smoke. Be like, "It's a smoke bomb."
Drakaro steps into the room and sees Quarian riding a giant fly.
Whoa! Drakaro draws his bow. What is that?
This is my new fly.
Oh, put a leash on that thing, Quarion.
What's his
Sure,
name?
we'll find a good time for you to use that smoke bomb.
Yeah. So good to cause a diversion or a getaway.
Yeah, now a swamp druid's got a swamp fly, so
Yeah, that's not gonna be inconspicuous or anything.
Is that Drakaro? Quarian says as he struggles to hear him over the buzzing of the fly's wings.
Yeah. And Drakaro would say, "Your bug is not doing anything but giving us away."
We're not trying to be stealthy right now. Let me enjoy my
Hey,
new
leave it in-
friend.
Leave it in the
Quarian
room.
buzzes around the room.
And then when Drakaro leaves the group, he would just take a one little stroll through the upstairs to see if there was any other people moseying about before bedtime.
yeah, when Morty went in to grab the shackles off Toby, he would have had a small chat with Nacho as well.
What's up there, Morty?
So how that dust turn out?
Well, I mean, it hurt. I almost died, but it was it made me sneeze and I choked. I almost choked. I sneezed a lot and choked. I was very incapacitated, Morty.
Incapacitated, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty handy.
Yeah.
Morty, they'll exchange the shackles for the stone with Toby.
Yeah.
And then he'll swirl the shackles around his finger. And he says, "You know, I suspect these things might work only when something's incapacitated." And I'll give him a wink.
Oh, so are you talking a combo, Morty? You thinking a combo?
Yeah.
Nice. So what do they do exactly?
Morty will look to Toby and say, Can you explain them? I don't know. Tell us what they do."
Well, I think you just put them on, and then they can't get away.
Can they negate all magic, or just like magic that we're traveling?
Oh, I'm pretty sure it's just they can't like teleport or go to another plane of existence or anything like that.
So they could still cast spells if they were able to speak them.
But they can't just like, go to other dimensions.
Right.
Look, I'm just learning
Sure.
about this other dimensions and planes of existence stuff. This is all very new to me, Morty. But we did that
Sure,
hag.
maybe you should put them on so you don't have to go to those other realms.
That
We'll
hag.
just make sure we gag someone if we ever use
That
them.
hag did say she was working with a demon, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we can
I'll-
arrest you. We can be like demon police or something.
Yeah, that'd be great. We
Yeah.
make it so we can't run away with these. And he twirls them around his finger. And
Yeah.
he's like, "And that powder." And he points to your hand.
Yeah. Hey, Morty. Who's in Jacaro's room besides him?
He was in there solo. He found some cool smoke though.
Well, I heard him in there talking to somebody. Something about mushrooms.
Mushrooms. Morty
Yeah.
looks puzzled.
Yeah, and I'll ask him in the morning. I don't know. Well, hopefully he's not cooking up another one of his schemes.
Yeah. Well, it's been a
Mid-conversation,
while since we've been in town. Maybe he's just letting loose. Who knows what he's doing?
Quarian busts into their room. Hey guys, look what I got. This
Oh,
fly's
whoa,
fucking awesome.
whoa.
And just buzzes back out.
Wait, did you enter? Are you in Nacho's room?
Nope. I just like came in, flew around on my fly. I was like, yo,
All right.
look what I got. I got a new fly to fly around on. And then I buzzed off
Okay.
and went back to my room.
You hear like women screaming as
Yeah.
this giant
Hey,
fly goes into the hallway and back out of the hallway.
Nacho or Morty?
Yeah.
Did Is Quarian okay?
He's got a new pet.
Did
This one
he-
he can ride.
He probably shouldn't fly that around, like, around people.
I agree.
Yeah.
But
Should,
he's a kid with a new toy. He's gonna play with it.
okay, yeah, sure. Just maybe
Shall I
not.
tell him?
And then,
Shall I tell him to stop now?
yeah, we don't want Cathal like getting mad at us and killing us or something.
Morty knocks on the wall. Hey, knock it off, fly boy.
And I say the fly command word. The fly just poofs out of existence.
You go. Well, shall we explore, or shall we go back to bed?
I figured we should just go to bed. I don't know. It's like, do you want
you're
to do
right.
Snoop? Did you want to Snoop, Morty? It sounds like you want to Snoop.
Well, I mean, I feel pretty rested.
Caro pokes his head in the room. Says, "Boys,
Yeah.
gonna take a quick once over, see if there's any interesting people in here before I hit the hay. Anyone want to go for a little stroll?"
Sure.
Yeah, you can't leave. You can't leave. You gotta use the buddy system there, Morty. Better go with him.
All right. So, are we long rested at this point?
I would say this is all like part of a long rest.
Okay.
Do you want your spells back? Is that what you're saying?
Nah, it doesn't really matter. I'll just take care of that next session anyway.
Oh, I wanted to switch some spells around too. Gotta remember.
Too lazy to do
we're
that now.
gonna go to bed for the night.
I just meant like for whatever you're doing right now. Do you want your like?
don't need any
spells for that?
Nah,
You don't really care. Okay.
this is just shenanigans.
Yeah, I would say this is just shenanigans while you guys are spending some time before your long rest.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Lead the way, Dragon Boy.
You lead the way, Mort.
What do you mean?
My owl bear, it's
Oh, I got you. I got you. So is there like a common room in the second floor, or is it all just like
What are these little mini things? Like what is that? Kitchen
Up top.
quarters, maid stuff.
Oh yeah,
Mort,
those
I heard there's a lot of women walking around here.
Oh God.
Morty?
Yes,
Morty nods. I can smell them.
you guys around the corner. Cathal's there, and she says, "How are you boys settling in? I heard there was a little bit of a disturbance not too long ago."
Oh, you mean our friend with the fly thing? Yeah, it won't happen again. We got it under control.
Yeah, you're. Sorry about that. He's got a new toy and he just had to take it for a ride. I told him to put it away though. I think we're good.
Well, I am a businesswoman, and some of my businesses are legitimate, most of them, but not all. So I don't like drawing attention to ourselves here. So if you don't mind keeping the giant flies to a minimum.
Caro pats his bow that's on his back and says, "Alright, I'll take care of that thing if it gets out of line."
Yeah, that was the first and last time. All right.
All right. Well,
I'm
I
not
was
one for flies either, Cathal.
just making sure we don't need any more
Any other requests, my
surprises
lady?
this evening. No,
Is
that
there
is
any
all.
forms of entertainment?
Yep.
Yeah, my mate here might be looking for a gal.
Any
Oh,
lizard
well.
folk?
We
Or do you prefer men? Morty
Where are
says.
your women?
Any Draculides come through town lately?
Roll a d6.
yes. That's a good question. Let's see. Well, we have all types here for all tastes.
Morty sort of creeps up. He's like, "You have any ladies with with high heels?"
Don't suppose I know what you mean.
Um, he just sort of squints at her. He's like, he gets close. He's like, "Yeah, I like my women to be a bit taller. I know that's not very hard, but you understand." He gives her a wink.
Well, I suppose that shouldn't be too hard to arrange.
That was a
If
layup,
you
Morty.
you head downstairs, there's several women floating around. Let me know if anybody catches your eye.
Are you looking for any company tonight? Chikara puffs his chest out.
Well, when I need company, I don't need to ask.
Of course not, Morty says.
I see. He looks at Morty and goes,
Well, I was more looking for my mate. I'm not.
never mind.
I'm not shopping tonight.
yeah, let's go for a
Yeah.
walk.
Alright, so you guys head downstairs. I have not found an appropriate map for the first floor. So you enter just a large room as kind of 2 bars on either side and 2 staircases headed up. And back door that you guys came in originally, and just a bustling tavern scene at this point in the day. Mostly people here for dinner, so not super, raucous at this point. But there's definitely some people that are a few drinks in already. And you see quite a few women serving the tables, of all shapes and sizes and races.
Anything catch your eye, Chikara?
I'm not sure. Chikara looks around for any dragonborn ladies.
What dragonborn are you?
Yeah.
What
He's the
what
green
color are
kind.
you? You're green.
Green cat. Well, I guess at this point, any. We'll start with dragonborn. At that.
Well, he's just asking specifically, what are you?
What color am I?
I was asking what you were. Yeah. What color are you?
I'm the green one.
You are green. Okay. So yeah, you do see a red female dragonborn waiting at a table in the corner.
Is she a pretty dragonborn?
Morty gives you the elbow nudge, and the head nod.
Chikara's getting nervous.
Palms are sweaty. She is, wow, the most attractive dragonborn.
On a scale of 1 to 20.
She is a drop dead nat 20 on that roll. She is the most attractive dragonborn of any color you've ever seen.
Morty, I think I'm in love.
She suits your fancy.
Well, just look at her, Mort.
Morty, you look at her and you not quite sure.
Morty thinks himself, it looks like a lizard. All right. Well, is Cathal still around?
Yeah, she's kind of floating from table to table, chatting some people up.
Morty would sort of tug at her, and then she'd be like, well, I mean, just trying to get her attention.
Yeah.
Just be like,
like pulling at her dress.
yeah. Was it? I just can't reach it that high. And he'd just be like, so how much for her, for my friend? He's like, I want it to be my treat.
Hold on. I need a name.
While this is happening, Dracaro's going to approach her on his own.
Yeah, this is like going on behind the scenes while you're going to make your move.
Yeah. Let's see. Draconic female names. I see he's taken a fancy to Ninla.
Yes.
Well,
It's
she
quite lovely.
commands a slightly higher price than the others, as you can imagine. Not too many Dragonborns around here. She would be 5 gold pieces for the evening.
Easily done. Morty slaps the 5 gold over to her.
All right. You see her sort of like make a little gesture to. So first she asks, "Will she be for you or your friend?"
Oh, just me, mate, not me, not my type.
Okay.
She's not tall
She
enough for me.
she Jacaro's approaching her and she's kind of looking back in this direction and she makes a little hand signal and gesture to her and you see Ninla wave in response or not like sort of give a little bit of a head
Acknowledgement.
bob in
Yeah.
response and you give her the 5 gold pieces.
Yep.
Jacaro, you approach Ninla.
Hmm.
Roll a perception check.
Perception. Nat 1.
You do not notice this exchange between Ninla and
So you just think you're a player.
yeah.
Yeah. Ignorance is bliss, I suppose.
Well, this is perfect. This is it fits the scene perfectly.
Maybe for you, I wanted to do this on my own, Morty.
Well, for all you know, you
But
did.
anyway, for all,
But yeah,
for all
as far
Jakaro
as
knows,
you
he
know,
did.
you're killing it.
So Jakaro would approach and say, don't get to see many Dragonborn around this part.
She just sort of gives you a coy giggle and says, "Yeah, you're a sight for sore eyes."
It's just nice to see a familiar face on all these travels, all these killings, saving the land and all. Tiring, you know?
Oh, you're an adventurer, are you?
Oh, yes, we've been saving the realm from this godforsaken ice dragon and the ogres running around. Who the hell knows what they are? There's just beasts everywhere in this place. Everyone asking for help. And they just need a strapping young dragonborn to get the job done. Me and my lad Morty over there, and he points at Morty. We've been traveling with our group.
Morty, you see Jacaro like point back at you.
Morty, comes back from the bar with a couple beers, hands them out.
But I'm
Boy.
not all brawn, and he leans up against the wall and pulls out the pan flute and gives a little performance.
This ought to be good, says Morty.
All right.
Oh.
Oh no.
That's like the first time you rolled below a 15 and you got a
And I know
2.
it doesn't matter, but as you probably all know at this point, the 2 is right next to the 20. I really thought I nailed that. But I did not.
Yeah, so your slightly sweaty palms give you away as you try to play a tune. You can't work up the spit as you're
See
getting
Morty
a little
sort of
nervous.
cringe
I
during this.
feel like she is being paid, so she should, no matter what he does, she should be into it.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
she's
Well, Morty is visibly cringing
Playing
at
into it.
the sound of this.
yeah. Morty, this is the worst song. He's just like notes are just like cracking and completely out of tune, like every other note.
Yeah.
You can't even recognize whatever song he's trying to play.
Morty just pats him on the back. That's great, Jakaro, as he's cringing and then takes a sip from his beer.
And she says, "Wow, an adventurer and a musician."
Yeah, would you like another? And he'd play a second song.
Oh no.
Not 20.
-1.
I know,
You
minus
start
one.
to, with her encouraging words, you sort of shake off your nerves and try again. This time you're able to string together a very good melody at this point.
Morty's face looks surprised.
Yeah. uh,
Jakar just says, I get nervous in front of cute girls sometimes.
oh, go on, you. She just kind of like, rests her hand on your arm.
Drakaro feels nice and smug, drinks his beer that Morty bought him. And
Morty leans in and says, "Well, it looks like you two loveboards are off to a great start. I'm gonna take my leave."
What's the end game here?
Oh, you know.
Yeah,
You know what it is.
we fade to black when
Yeah.
anything else you want to get out of this interaction, Jakara?
no, that was it. That was good.
So you lead her up to your room.
This is why I got a solo room. I get it now.
Yeah. You lead her up to your room, feeling like you totally nailed it. There was a little stumble with the first song, but you pulled it together and swept her off her feet.
And her tail.
Yeah. Yep. She spends the evening with you. You
They
do,
fade to
however,
black.
wake up and she is not present.
Oh. Jakaro feels used.
All right. I think that with our first sex scene under our belts can be a good time to stop
Definitely.
for the evening.
That was great.
Wait a minute. Jakaro's celibate. We just talked.
Oh, it was just companionship.
It's just company.
This was Jakaro's hot date.
Oh, there was a... what was that movie?
Gremlins.
No, not that one. I was picturing like a Shallow Hal like scene there, like where I saw like the beautiful 10 and Morty saw like the 5, the hyena.
Some fucking
Oh,
lizard.
yeah.
Morty was hinting at that he likes to be stepped on.
Yeah,
That's
I was picking up on the high heel thing.
Oh, is that where we go with the high heels?
Yeah. That's Morty's kink.
All right.
I think that suits the dwarf, right?
You're gonna ask around at the.
Well, he was looking for a tall woman with high heels.
That was an interesting end to the session.